Hello, welcome everybody. We're back with more
Ah!
SWE&D.
Hello.
Ah!
God.
Ah! No! No!
Two great things that taste great together.
Hello.
Hello.
SWE&D.
You're right.
We have got a good mood going here today, I think.
I'm a fan.
You're gonna need it.
Ah! Oh, my good mood!
No, it's gone.
Is it because we're going to a very fun pizza party in game and we're going to have so much fun with our friends?
Sure.
Oh my God! Can you go?
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh.
Listen, I
walk
can't
into
stop
the
you from
hidden
having a
snake.
pizza party. All right. I cannot. I literally can't do
The
anything to stop
DC's
you,
too
that
high.
from happening.
Walk into the hidden snake. My family's like, "Ah, you saved the day and the town and whatnot again. Pizza party." And I'm just looking at my dad like, "I don't want this pizza party, Dad."
Oh my God.
I want
You say while you were
answers.
definitely eating a piece of pizza.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
Ooh,
we're gonna say goodbye to chat. So say goodbye to chat,
Ah,
everybody. We're gonna get
no,
into it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye to
You
chat,
are,
everybody.
God.
you are the best of us, chat.
You were the
Yeah.
best. Of
It's true. All right. So I'm gonna roll this magical die, and it's gonna tell me exactly
Oh,
who's gonna
God.
give me the recap.
no.
Kara, do you remember what happened last time? You
Oh my
should.
God, no. I know you told me literally yesterday. I was like, fuck, I don't even have my notes open. I need to open my notes. Oh no. Okay,
Carrie
let me
getting
think.
fucking coached. God damn.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know.
Still failing.
And still failing the test.
This makes me so worried for citizenship.
Oh no.
Okay. Fucking. It's always, where do we start? I think we started heading to Neverwinter because fucking Tentrix and Scummer were like, ha ha ha, we're going to Neverwinter. We went, and when we got there, we were like, okay, fucking, what do we do? Where do we go? How do we find them? And we were talking about maybe using the Sending Stone to contact my sister. And then we were like, oh no, fucking, what if they hear? We'll just scry on them. Scryed on them, and, like, yeah, right? Like, we scryed on them, and we saw that they were in our house.
We scryed on Tentrix's homunculus.
That was it. 'Cause yeah, it was his homunculus. And we saw they were in our house, and we were like, oh no. So we booked it to the house while Val went to go check on Drake's family because he's the Flash now. And then
We were all there.
met
We all
up.
saw it.
We're all there, and we all saw it.
It was pretty great.
It was pretty great. We fought a bunch of boys. Kasim blew up a library, and it hurt his soul.
Ah!
Yeah, that did happen.
This poor soul.
His poor soul. We found Tentrix, and he was holding my sister hostage because, like, we used the Sending Stone, and he fucking had it like a bitch. Yeah, we found them. And we like negotiated stuff because he was telling us about the Kraken and like how it's like in his brain, and we were like, that's mind flares, my boy.
We can cure that.
We can cure that. Like, you got mind flares. We can cure that. And he was super fucking sus about it. He was like, I don't know, y'all. And we were like, fucking let Kasim go into another room and do a thing real quick. And then we'll meet up with him. And then as we were heading to that room to meet up with him, Drake did him a little boop and cured him of his mind flare worm brain things. Yeah, and then I think we kind of had a conversation of like, okay, we're good. We're all right. But don't fuck with us anymore. And he was like, okay, sure, I won't. Sick. Oh, did anything happen after that?
He let her go. He
He
warned
let
us
her
about
go.
his former masters, the Deep Lords.
Yeah.
Who also think they're working for the Kraken. And yeah, and he asked us to contact him and through Scummer once we're back out at sea.
Yeah. Thank you, Macaroni. Appreciate
There you go.
it. There you go. And we, I think we're gonna come up with a plan about going to the Purple Rocks.
Yeah, that's where we.
Yeah.
That's where you
Yeah,
guys
that's
left
where we
off.
left off.
You guys were
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about planning.
Next big destination. Yeah.
My last note is literally the party takes a moment to breathe before considering their next move. Ellipses.
Nice. Nice.
Perfect. Also,
Fucking, just
go
a
ahead.
small side thing. So we said that Val is the Flash and got zoomies and ran across the town.
zoom.
With this map that we're using, which is not the artist's fault that it is this way, they did this for free and it was very nice of them. It's a very nice map, but the scale is very silly, and it's implying that the entire length of the town is only 2,500 feet, which Val can traverse in 1 minute.
Oh my god.
He can actually go further than that. He can get 3,600 feet if he's hasted and uses boots of speed. So in 1 minute, he can cross 3,600 feet, which is 40 miles per hour, which is wild to think that you can pass this whole town in 1 minute driving 40 miles per hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we had some words before stream about
Yeah.
wizards and their maps. So
Yeah.
This person did a very good job, though, ultimately.
But yeah,
I
no, the
do
person
like
who
their
made this map, which is like I just found online, I think they're not affiliated with Wizards. They made a very nice map, and we love them for it.
It's very cute. I love it.
Yeah, they were just giving it out for free, so I'm like,
Hell yeah.
you're a goddamn rock star. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I mean, they're not affiliated with Wizards, but my understanding is that means that this is still Wizard stuff.
According to Wizards.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
You guys are in the your manor, second floor. Tendrix and Scummer have just left and told you to contact them once you guys have a plan. You guys are when you guys are heading out. Just to inform them of what's going on. So, you guys have the floor. What would you guys like to do?
Well, that is not how I expected today to go.
Neme is still with us, right?
Oh yeah, she hasn't.
Cool.
She's like holding on to you.
I was gonna say I'm just hugging her.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just hugging her, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Smart.
It's a bit of a blur. Did we just hire Tentrix? Is that what we just did?
A little bit.
No. Hiring requires payment. We entered into an uneasy alliance. Is that better? I
I
think
thought you
that
were going
might.
to say we made him our intern.
I
What's
do
an
like the
intern?
sound of that. Pirate Lord to intern. Oof, that's rough, man.
What's an intern?
He's been interned into our service against his will, basically.
Oh, a slave?
In a way.
Yeah,
Well,
more,
yeah,
more
we're
or
not
less.
paying him, so
yeah,
yeah.
you're doing a job that you really should be paid for, but you're just kind of not because you're getting experience.
It doesn't feel right either.
Oh, it's
It's-
super
it's,
not.
It's messed up, yeah.
Yet another
you know
thing
what?
we will not be getting into on stream.
Stop expressing your views on stream, you guys.
We're here to play a game. Fucking calm down.
We're having fun.
I'm glad.
You said you couldn't stop us from having a pizza party. How can you stop us from discussing these things? Anyway.
All right, so then, where do we go from here?
Hidden snake?
Look to Drake.
Yeah. No, we should probably get my home. Want to go back to Dad's?
Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry. Not
Is,
gonna let anything happen to you.
It feels like a weird time to say this, but thanks again for watching the place.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really expected it to get, this bad while we were gone, and I'm sorry we put you in danger.
It's
I'm
okay.
really sorry.
It's okay.
We'll stay out like the library dining area for a bit.
Yeah. Should probably
Yeah,
contact somebody about fixing that.
You don't have to watch the house anymore if you don't want to. Completely understand why you wouldn't want to.
Carrie, you gotta turn yourself up.
Really? Goddamn.
Yeah, I got you at 200%.
You don't
so I
have
can
to
barely
watch
hear
the
you.
house. Just yelling at
Screaming
my
in her
sister,
face.
shaking her.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it anymore.
I'm
Sorry,
scooting
Carrie.
closer to my mic and hoping that it gets better.
There you go. Stop leaning
Okay.
back 30 feet from your microphone, please.
I'm comfy.
God damn it.
Learn mic placement, bitch.
No, I don't wanna.
It's our job.
I know.
No, but I like doing this.
I'm just comfy, damn. Okay.
That is better. Thank you.
All right, I got you. I can. Yeah, you don't have to keep watching the house if you don't want to. Like, we put you in unnecessary danger. Completely understand if you don't want to do it anymore.
I mean, I'm fine to keep watching it, but maybe consider hiring other people to look after your manor as well.
No problem.
Like get
No,
some
sure.
house staff. I don't know. You seem like you've got money.
Oh, we got money.
Yeah. It's gross.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Cool.
Would have had more if it wasn't for curses, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
What?
There was a
It's
whole
the whole thing. They were zombies for a while, and it was fine.
What?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry. I'm okay.
Does she
Shelby?
want some of our money?
Not the
Does
first
she
one.
want some? Would that make her feel better?
What's that a minimum of?
8. 8 on the die,
Plus-
so 16, 18.
18? Yeah, she wants
Yeah.
some of your money.
Okay.
She's like, hell, I mean,
Hand her
if you
like
got
5
money to
platinum.
spare.
I'll hand her
Oh my
5
God.
platinum.
Oh,
Damn.
I'll enter 8 platinum.
oh.
I'll hand her 3 more platinum and like
Ah!
just seem a look.
I'm like, what? Are we doing a thing? I just thought
We
she could use some money.
You're trying to outbid me? What is this?
Oh, no, I just had 608 platinum and I wanted to round it off.
Well, I just so happen to have 568 platinum and wanted to round it off. How about that?
Damn.
That,
No,
Are we fighting?
guys, stop. Stop it.
No, man, don't stop them. Shh, shut up.
No, she's
Fuck
very
you, I can give her more money. I give her 10 platinum.
Guys,
definitely gonna beat me at
please
this.
stop.
I give her 10 platinum, 5 gold, 1 silver, and 1 copper to fully round out the weird coins I have.
Just emptying your pockets of all your change. Giving
Yeah,
it
this
to
is
my
like
sister.
pocket lint. It's like getting your pocket lint
I
out, you know.
throw a single electrometer.
Wow.
This
has
will
gone
help with the
from-
Throwing money
trauma.
at my sister.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
This has gone from a very bad to a very good day for her.
Yeah, let's not go that far.
I was
This is
traumatized
definitely
and held
helping.
captive by a pirate lord, but I got $20. The new light novel coming to stores near you.
But I got $20. It has to have a question mark at the end.
But I got
Yeah, I got
$20?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's gotta have
Is that all?
that.
Is that all that amounts to?
No,
No,
that's a
no,
lot.
no, it's a
more.
lot more.
Staggering amount more than that.
How much total was that in platinum?
I gave 18.
I gave 18 and 1 electrum.
All right, that's $5, right?
Yeah, the electrum.
Yeah, Electrum's
that's
pretty
it.
close to that, yeah.
That's 360 gold. Yeah, that's
It's about, Mac, for context, about $7,200.
yeah,
Ha,
USD.
yeah.
ha.
Just to have that as like a joke suddenly thrown into your hands is just like, ah, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'd feel bad. I'd be like, y'all sure you don't want this back? Like,
We almost just got you killed because we burned down a guy's house.
all right.
Use it to buy some therapy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
Kind
gonna.
of.
Use
I'm gonna
it
buy.
for therapy.
I think I'm gonna spend it on myself.
Yeah, get yourself something
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
You
Self-love.
deserve it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Thanks.
Sorry, we
mention
almost
it.
got
That's
you
still-
killed.
It's like I said, it's okay.
I mean, it's not, but that's you're being nice about it.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I'd like to go. I would like to go see my dad's.
Yeah, let's do that, and
We can head
before
there.
we leave town, we'll definitely get some more employees and someone to clean up the mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, heading out for the hidden snake.
All right.
I just kind of want to ask Drake as we're walking, like, so, like, is this a thing you want us to kind of, like, be around for, just, like, in the background for emotional support, or would you prefer us just, like, not be in the building?
Are you able to cast your bubble again today?
Let me double check my magic reserves.
Would it still
Stops for a second and they go.
would it still just be cast in that one room that you already had it set in?
No, it only lasts like 24 hours. We haven't been here for a hot minute.
Yeah, I would need. Have we taken a short rest today?
No, we just had the
No.
big fight.
Yeah.
No, you haven't taken a short rest today.
Okay, then if we take a short rest, I could get that spell slot back with Arcane Recovery.
No, but I'm serious. Didn't you just set up one of those rooms to talk with Tentrix and all that? Wouldn't
Yeah, but
that
it's-
still be active?
You
but
can,
I'm not
you can
gonna
make
go
another
get
bubble.
What's
my.
the point?
I'm not gonna go get my dad and then be like, okay, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Oh.
Come with me over to the house. Like,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be a
Smells
bit
like
of a walk.
smoke.
yeah, right. Like,
Then, yeah, if you give me like I don't know, a few minutes to recollect myself, I think I could set one up.
I mean, if I have to wait like till tomorrow, I can. It's fine.
No, just like I don't know, 30 minutes and then another 10 minutes to draw out the circles. I should be good.
Okay. Yeah. If you wouldn't mind casting that for me. Yeah, then I think I would like some privacy to talk to my dad.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you need, we got you.
Thank you.
Pat her on the shoulder comfortingly.
Alright.
I'm just like focusing on heckin' Namaya. Still just like hugging her, arm around, walking.
Yeah.
Thought she was Nemea.
I don't know my sister's name.
Namaya.
I say it wrong all the time.
All right. You guys want to take a short rest? You want to do it here or?
Doesn't super matter for my purposes.
Okay. I know the only person who can take a short rest just walking around is Ori, and that's because he has an ability that lets him do so.
That's
Gotcha.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then yeah,
It
do you
also
wanna, like-
means that if I just like wander a town long enough, I just know how like all the town's secret passageways.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Pugilist. It's a cool class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then should we, I don't know, like go to the hidden snake, just like sit at a table for 30 minutes and then I'll set it up?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be real
Absolute-
hard for me to not talk to my dad for 30 minutes, but sure.
That'd be an hour for a short rest.
Oh,
Oh,
now.
gotcha, for like an hour. I don't know. I
Okay,
can
fine.
meditate in an alleyway if that's easy.
I mean, isn't there, like, Neverwinter's nice. Would there not be, like, a park or something we could go to? You don't gotta go to, like, an alleyway.
Yeah, there's a park. You guys are right next to if you look on the map there, you guys are right next to like the Blue Lake, which is one of the main attractions of this district. Like there'd be parks around there.
Yeah, we could just
Yeah.
vibe and get some air for a minute. Damn.
Sure, that also
Yeah.
You could hang out in your room if you wanted.
No.
Also
Whatever you
that-
want to do.
I was gonna say, we're just leaving a mansion. We were literally talking to each other in
If only
bedrooms.
there was somewhere nice to stay.
Yeah, but we've already walked out the door. It's too late. We can.
Already committed.
can't
There's
go
no way
back.
back in. Yeah.
And Harold and Kumar looking back at the door.
Exactly. But yeah, either the park or just staying in our house a bit longer. Either way's good. What do we want to do?
I think it'd be better for Hakan Maya to not be in this house for a minute.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It smells like blood and smoke.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out what blood smells like today.
A girl.
Did-
I'm so
Oh.
Did you
sorry.
not? No. Okay.
Have you never gotten like a cut or anything? Or...
Well, I mean, like pools of blood, you know, it's got a different kind of. It's
yeah,
a bit
fair.
stronger,
It's a bit more.
bit more potent.
Yeah. Concentrated.
I'm gonna try not to think about how early I learned what that smelled like. And let's get you home.
Yeah, really. Just try not to think
yeah.
about the implications.
I'm also gonna try not to think about how angry my dad's gonna be with me when they find out about all this.
Ooh.
It's gonna be bad.
I mean, one dad can't be that mad.
You're right. You're like, bitch.
All right, I guess I'll meditate in the park for like an hour and get back a few of my spell slots.
All right. Anybody? I'm actually gonna just highlight you all here. Give you guys a short rest.
Hell yeah.
You guys can actually do it yourselves. You can do it on your own sheets. You can roll hit dice if you want.
I do want. I do.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Did it?
Look at all them dice.
Get it?
All right. Cool. Drake, you have all your spell slots back. Assuming you had them, you used them before. I can't remember
I
if you
think I
did.
used all of my spell slots.
For
it was
once.
real
Believe
bad.
it.
For once, man.
You're so goddamn cautious.
Well, I don't want anyone to die. I have to save one for remember.
That is
Coward.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
Coward.
I am a coward.
You find yourselves relaxing by the very nice lake that is called the Blue Lake in the Blue Lake District. After an hour, you find yourselves rested, and some of your abilities have returned.
Yeah, I think I'm good. How are you guys feeling?
I'm better.
Physically better.
Still a little tired, but yeah, more or less good.
All right. Well, guess ready whenever you are, Drake.
I'm gonna sit for like another minute, and then I think I'll be good. Just sit,
All the time you need.
look at the lake,
Yeah.
hug my sister,
She hugs you back.
while counting her money by the lake.
Yeah. She's just staring at her pocket every now and then.
She's just like, she's getting that thought of like, what if all of this was copper? People swim in this shit.
Oh my god, girl.
Eventually, she lets go of the hug. We should go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go.
All right.
All right.
Head over to the hidden snake for our purposes. I'll say it is here. Woo!
Q.
Right there. Or right there.
That's where it is.
That one right there. It's that building. That one. That one. There you go. after apparently a short walk, you are able to get to the hidden snake. You walk in. You're greeted by by everyone there, Drake and Nemea. And yeah, I don't think your parents would have heard what had happened, honestly, because
Didn't Val tell them?
did he?
I said that there
Yeah.
will probably be a pirate attack soon, and to try to get to safety,
Okay,
or
cool.
like take cover or what
right.
have you.
Yes, thank you. You see, in that case, this place is pretty cleared out. Then, if you would have given that warning, like
Fair.
they probably told everyone to like go home, like get to shelter, shit like that. You would find an empty hidden snake then. And you hear from the kitchen, "Who goes there?"
1 sec, I need to grab something. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, 1 sec.
Okay.
This is
I was
the
gonna be like,
absolute
this
worst
is
time to
this
do
is
that.
yeah.
Who goes there? Oh, 1 sec, Dad. I'll be right back.
Just like,
Dad, which one are you? Which one of my children are you?
oh no. The absolute worst possible
I'm back.
time.
Sorry.
There you go. You picked the worst possible time to go.
I know I did. I'm so sorry. I did. Hi. I'm back.
All right. You say anything? You would recognize the voice of
dad?
your of Gilther.
Okay. Cool. He's not the one I'm mad at, so.
Yeah, you just
Right.
heard the voice from the kitchen, like, "Who goes there?"
Don't worry, Dad. It's us.
Gilther runs out of the kitchen. Like he's got a frying pan in his hand.
That's his weapon of choice.
Yep.
My God.
Oh, Dick! You're alright. What's going on?
Pirate attack? Sorta. Think
Right, we heard about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, my friend Val warned you guys.
Aye.
Kind of wave from off to the side.
Hello.
It's okay, sir. We took care of it.
Oh, good. You brought Nemea with you. Good. Come here. He beckons her over, gives her a hug. What happened? Where are they now? Did you blast them? Did you gut them like the pigs that they are?
Like, 2 left, and the rest are kind of in a crumpled, burning heap at the mansion. We're gonna need someone to help us clean that out.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I think there are some guilds, that you could hire for that sort of thing. Also, there are
Yeah.
2 left. Where are they? Did they escape
they're-
your grasp?
It's a whole complicated thing.
Right, of course. Well, I'm glad you're all okay. Well, apart from some scratches here and there.
Nothing a little bed rest can't help.
Aye.
Dad, I'm really sorry I put Name in danger.
You put me in danger.
She was watching the house. and
They attacked
Yeah.
your house.
They attacked her house.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
It's my fault. Yeah.
It's kind of a personal vendetta. We sort of blew up their ship, and they took it personally.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not gonna happen again. I swear.
Alright.
You know I'd never let anything happen to her.
I know. You're a good one.
Yeah.
Well, I like you. I told Connor to go hide. He's not really the combat type, unlike myself. Spins his mighty pan in his hand and catches it.
He's so brave. Oh my god.
Mhm.
And where is Connor?
Oh, I told him to go hide up in one of the rooms upstairs. I can go grab him if you want.
No, it's okay. I'll go try to find him.
All right.
Sam, you wanna come with me? Real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Your dad gives a little puzzled look at like, okay, but why him?
Oh, he's got magic. Don't worry about it.
That
Yeah.
okay.
It'll
It's
it'll make sense. You trust me.
yeah, it's a whole thing. The rest of us could use some food and drink, so we're gonna hang out here
Yeah.
with you.
I can whip up something for you. It might take a little while since it's just me now. So, what you want? He then proceeds to take your orders and
Yeah.
Before
Which
I
is-
leave, I'm gonna like lean into my dad and be like, don't tell them anything too personal while I'm gone. Even if they ask, don't tell them stuff, okay? You don't have to tell them everything about me, okay, Dad? Okay,
you got it.
Dad, please.
I feel like it wasn't even on his mind until you mentioned it.
It was not,
I
and
fuck.
then you totally put it in his mind.
Oh,
I
Drake.
need you to talk about stuff that's not me, okay?
He was too
He
worried
said.
about the pirate attack to be thinking of that.
I've got
Now
to
he's
protect
gonna-
I've got to embarrass my family.
Well, now that they're safe, I feel okay doing it.
Yeah. He was he was a protector. Now you've reminded him he's a dad.
Yep.
He can be your angle or your devil.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
You go and talk to your dad, your other dad. I'll be hanging out with your friends.
I pull out my notebook.
I glare at Val.
Val's got his mask on, but he's sitting in a way that indicates he's smiling, like his back straight, and he's like doing a little shifty dance. It's like we're gonna have such a good
Little
time.
shimmy,
Yeah, doing a little shimmy.
shimmy, wimmy. All right.
Give him a fucking goddamn you, like head shake, and then leave with Kasim.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. I would brace for that.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys go upstairs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wander, knocking on doors, looking for my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And if we find people who aren't my dad, we're gonna be like, it's okay. Like, you're safe. Get out of here.
There's nobody in this place.
Okay.
In fact, you knock on every door, nobody's here. You don't get any response, at least.
Fair.
Do you walk into the rooms, or are you like just knocking?
I mean, I guess we try to open a door if we don't get any response to check, right?
Yeah, because if they
Yeah.
think pirates are coming, they're not gonna open the door if someone just knocks.
True.
You don't want to call out who you are before you just break into the
No,
room when
do
they're
that,
expecting
yeah.
pirates.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Say who we are.
You say it's Drake.
Like, yeah. It's Drake. Like, don't worry, the pirate attack's over. Like, you guys are safe. Hello?
Drake?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. He opens the door. You see the image of your father, Connor, wielding a pillow.
Oh, no.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I was worried there for a second. I heard footsteps outside. I needed to be quiet.
Didn't mean to
Oof.
frighten you, sir. Sorry.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm glad you're safe there. I was very worried. He
Bet.
he goes in for a hug.
I'ma, like, not reciprocate the hug.
Mm-hmm. He feel like he notices that, What's wrong? Something the matter, dear?
Dad, I need to talk to you about some stuff.
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
But it needs to be really private. So my friend Kasim he's gonna cast a spell so that we can
Oh.
have privacy.
Right, sure.
So that's gonna take like
What
10
kind of
minutes.
privacy
Yeah.
you need? That requires some sort of spell.
The extreme kind.
Oh. All right.
Best wait until it's cast to really get into it. Does this room
Sure.
work?
Sure. No, nobody's using it. I trust you. So, go ahead.
I'll give him a small bow and I'll head in, start mapping out the corners of the room with the spell runes, get it
Okay.
set up.
Sure. You do so. How long does the casting of it take again?
10 minutes.
Gotcha. And can you ritual cast it, or is it you have to spend it and spend the slot?
Yeah, I have to spend the slot,
Gotcha. All right.
so just do that.
Gotcha. All right. Then over the 10 minutes, you finish casting the private sanctum spell.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll make it so that like sound can't pass through the edges of the ward. Sensors by divination magic can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Creatures in the area can't be targeted by any divination spells. And for the hell of it, nothing can teleport in or out or travel the planes.
Sure. Sounds good. Real quick, Drake, where's Max?
Not in here.
All right.
He's down with the rest of us, partying.
All right.
Yeah.
He's getting some grub.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
they're having the pizza party that they
All
talked
right.
about.
It's been a while since I've asked about Max, so
It's been a while since we've brought Max out.
Yeah.
He's been
I imagine
floating in
Max
a
is
void.
like
Yep.
in the
Mhm.
kitchen getting small scraps as Gilther's cooking.
Yeah. No,
Aw.
I let him hang out. Yeah.
Cool.
I just kind of like try to talk to Drake from inside the room. Like, can you hear me? Is it working?
Can I hear him? Is it working?
So where are you doing it from?
Oh, I'm still inside the room. I'm just like testing it out. Like, can you hear me?
Oh, so I would be able to hear him then if he's still inside the room, right?
I believe
If
so.
if you oh sorry, I thought you were outside of the room while I was setting it up. Never mind.
Like
Oh,
he's inside
that's
the room,
fair.
you're
Yeah,
outside,
yeah, I would-
and you're
okay, I'm
he's like
outside.
got the lips flapping.
Okay, so I
Mm.
can't hear him. It's like,
Then
what?
yeah, you can't hear him.
All right, I see your lips move and nothing comes out. Just give you a thumbs up and I walk
The
out of the room.
confused look on my face. Like, what?
What?
Seems like it's working. You should have basically as near total privacy as can be achieved.
Did you come out to tell me that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I feel like I didn't hear any of that. Like,
Yes, I said I popped out.
okay, cool. Sorry.
You should be good. No one should be able to eavesdrop on you physically, magically, or otherwise.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll be downstairs. I'll kind of just pat her on the shoulder and give her a reassuring squeeze. Like, you got this.
Thank you.
And I will take my leave.
All right, you do so. You head back downstairs. Connor and Drake, you both step into the private sanctum. So, what is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Could you tell me how you and Dad like adopted me? Like how I ended up in your lives?
Of course. We've told you this before, but when you were a baby, you were left on our doors of this establishment here, where we found you, and you brought so much joy into our lives as we were taking care of you that we decided to keep you as our own. We waited for anybody to come and claim you, but no one ever did.
Okay, this time could you tell me the truth?
Gives you this puzzled look. What do you mean?
Dad, I've been traveling all over, and I found out a lot of things. I heard the name Elsha.
Mm-hmm.
I heard some things about the Storm Maiden. I read some things that you wrote. So I'd really appreciate it if you would tell me the truth.
Give me an insight check.
Ooh, okay.
Also, can you speak a little bit closer to the mic?
Yeah.
I'm so close to the mic, fuck.
Okay, I can barely hear you.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm just emotional, okay? Fuck. Sorry, an insight check. Am I allowed to use inspiration?
Sure.
Oh my god.
With a 9 on your insight check, you get a. You're looking at him as you're dropping these names and things like that. He just looks so confused. And I think that's all you. That's kind of the best description I can give you with a 9. Drake, who are you? Who are those people?
So, like, it feels to me like he's telling the truth. Like, he really hasn't heard those names.
He just seems very confused at, like, he doesn't know the meaning of those words. Like he doesn't know who those people are, kind of thing.
Dad, I found a lot of things. Okay. I guess I'll just tell you what I know. I saw a ghostly figure that looked so much like me, and their name was Elsha, and I think it was the ghost of my mom.
Oh my god.
And they were so worried about me, which
Really?
didn't make any sense to me. Because why would someone who just left me on your doorstep care what happened to me? Be haunted by that? And with the help of Ori, I was able to tell them that I'm okay. And they were able to rest. So I wanted to find out more. So we looked in a library and we found a journal where it had information about Elsha and how she was part of a party with the Storm Maiden who was drowned at sea by an unnatural storm, which we believe was created by Adelum, who my mom was working for, and I'm now working for. And the information in this journal was written by you.
By me?
Yeah.
Do you have this journal with you?
I think Val gave me a copy. Like, Val, like, made me.
Yeah.
Like, the thing of the... Yeah. I'm gonna show it to him, yeah.
He takes it. He starts reading through it, just kind of flipping through at a rapid pace. I don't know anything about this journal, but it does appear to have my handwriting. I've no idea what this is. I swear to you, Drake. I have no memory of this Elsha, of a storm maiden. I've lived in Neverwinter my whole life. I've done nothing of note, like this book would describe.
Do you think your mind was altered somehow?
Possibly. I think I would have no recollection of it.
God?
Yeah.
If he had some kind of spell that like altered his mind in some kind of way,
Mm,
would lesser restoration get rid of that?
no, not lesser.
No. Not lesser, but greater?
Possibly.
Okay.
I'm going to before I put my foot in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look up the modify memory spell.
Oh,
Just to get a.
I see.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You would probably know, just because you are trained in magics and whatnot, that the modify memory spell only modifies a certain amount of memory.
Yeah. Like it wouldn't change his whole fucking life.
It wouldn't change his whole
Yeah.
life. So, this is very odd for to hear described to you. I'm just going to look up modify memory just to get it like a kind of a basis.
As like a base. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Joel. The gifts in chat are accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what's happening? I'm just looking up.
I sent you a thing from D&D Beyond if that helps you.
Oh no.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool, thank you. Appreciate that. You know, in a typical, you would know that for a typical modify memory spell, a remove curse or a greater restoration spell could reverse the effects. But like I said, this seems to be a much more powerful version of that.
Okay. I would probably like I can hit him with a greater restoration because that's pretty good and it
Mm-hmm.
is good at getting rid of shit. So I'll probably hit him with the more powerful of the thing. Although would I feel like it's gonna be a waste, but I feel like it's probably not gonna work.
That's up to you.
That is up to me. It's my dad. I would risk it. I would waste this diamond dust if I ended up wasting this diamond dust. I would.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Dad, would you mind if I just try to cast something on you? To maybe just if something has happened to your memory, to just
Sure.
kind of clear it up. Is that okay?
Yes. Whatever you feel like, dear.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You cast the modify memory spell. The expend the diamond dust, I believe, is what it uses.
Did it? Yeah, it does. I'm just checking if it automatically does it from my inventory or if I have to get rid of it.
I don't remember if I have it set to do that.
I'm trying to remember because I know I bought 3. It says I have 2, and I'm trying to remember if I've used Greater Restoration before.
Pretty
Did
sure
I
we
use it
just did
on
remove
Tentrix?
curse.
I just did remove curse. Okay, then yeah, I think it did. I think it spent 1 then.
Sick. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. Then
Cool. Sick. Awesome.
Yeah, this golden wave of energy envelops your father's head as you are trying to focus the radiant energy uh on his to try and clear his memory, what seems to be blocking it. Give me a. Okay, this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna make you roll a charisma check, but add your proficiency bonus if you are proficient in Arcana.
Let me check. Arcana, I am.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, am I doing it? Are you doing it? What's happening?
You roll me a charisma check and then add a +4 now, I believe. Yeah, +4.
My modifier says +5 in the little thing.
This is gonna be charisma based Arcana check.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair, fair, fair. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm adding 4 in the window. And then rolling a charisma check. We will go. Check, not a save, right?
Correct.
Cool, good.
Oh, I
Can
believe
I-
if you click the Arcana,
Yeah.
like if you were to roll Arcana from your character sheet, you can change the modifier to charisma when you roll it in the little pop out box.
Oh, let me check. Oh, I can.
Yeah, there you go. That's cool.
Did it. I'll take away the thing in the modifier window then.
Yes, please
Right?
do.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Am I allowed advantage? Am I allowed inspiration?
Sure.
Hooray. Okay, here we go.
A 21.
Pretty fucking good, bitch.
So, you would know, just from that check, the spell did not work.
Fuck.
What you do get from that check is you feel a very strong barrier, like a something preventing it from working. This is powerful. Like, it's you wouldn't even call it arcane energy. Like, this is what you would similar to like a cleric's ability, or possibly even your own. That's the kind of energy this barrier gives off. A sort of divine energy.
A divine energy.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, like, none of these names mean anything to you? Like,
No,
even the name Adelum?
I've never heard that name before. I'm
Well.
sorry.
I mean, I told you that name, like, once.
Oh, sure.
But before.
Only from you,
that-
never
yeah,
before.
Only from me, okay.
For a second there, it was like,
Yeah.
wait, is his brain just automatically erasing the name Adelum?
Dad, can you stay here? I'm gonna go grab my friends and then come back.
If you want, sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'ma leave the room. I'm so fucking worried.
Oh,
Yo, I'm go looking for my boys, whatever they're doing.
You go downstairs.
What's Gilther been telling us about?
Yeah, let's
Gilther-
change the tone, boys. Here we go.
Real quick, just gonna change the music really quickly.
Spencer, can I pitch that me and Ori are in the kitchen helping Gilther cook and have aprons on while gossiping?
Oh, adorable.
and have aprons on while gossiping.
Yeah, we got aprons on. We're cooking, helping him cook. Gotta make food for a lot of people out of nowhere. That's tough.
I don't think so. Mainly
Fine.
because Gilther, like, the moment you tried to enter the kitchen, he would kick you out. Like, it's like, this is
Fair.
my kitchen. Nobody gets in here except me. What he has done, he has given you he's given you guys your food, whatever you ordered, and has also brought out a little album, of these little portraits that they had made of of little baby Drake and little like Drake throughout the ages. Of this chubby little girl. Just have this big bright smile on her face.
God damn it.
Not a tramp stamp in sight. Oh, this one here is when she was about 11 years old. She's a sweet little thing here. She definitely liked her food, for sure.
No
Big fan.
need.
Oh God.
At that moment, you enter the room, Drake. Drake! He gets in front of the album, like just trying to hide it behind his back. He's like, what's did you have a good talk with your dad?
Oh my God. Did you steal it?
I'm hiding it from you.
Okay.
Drake, fucking Gilther just like passes it to you like real quick. Val.
Oh my God.
I'm like so upset. I don't notice and I don't care.
Did everything go okay up there?
Not really. Could you guys come with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you. They'll be right back, Dad.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, sir. We'll shouldn't take too long.
No worries. Hope you have a good talk. Do you want me there, or would you rather just have a private talk with Connor?
Me and Dad will tell you about stuff later if it ends up being anything. It's probably nothing, so don't worry about it.
All right.
I don't want to worry my dad.
Huh.
All right. He lets you go. You guys head back up to the room.
I pass the book back to him as we leave.
Yep. Fucking he swipes it real quick from you. He's also got pretty nimble fingers, like little. He slips it very quickly from your grasp.
Give him a
Scene.
nod.
Yep.
Like a scene in a spy
Wordlessly
movie.
gives you a nod, like, and then heads back into the kitchen.
Oh.
So, you all enter the room with Connor. He's just sitting on the bed, like just twiddling his thumbs, waiting patiently for you.
Like everybody's in the room.
Hello.
What did he say?
So I told him everything that we found out. He doesn't remember any of it, you guys. Like, he doesn't recognize any of these names. I showed him the journal that Val made for me, and yeah, like he says it's his handwriting, but he doesn't remember any of it. So I tried Greater Restoration on him to maybe get rid of like a curse or something happening with his memory. And there's something. Like something powerful isn't letting me get rid of whatever's happening there.
Just assuming we left Max downstairs because he would
Of
have known
course
this
we
in
did.
advance.
Yeah.
Cut to Max
Just enjoying them
downstairs.
scraps.
Yep. Just like, what you cooking? What you cooking now?
No.
Yeah.
So, something blocked your casting?
That's what it felt like, right, Spence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I like glance at like the wards I've set up just like for personal reassurance before I say anything. I mean, without knowing a lot of details, if for, let's say, Adelum was the one who, did this to Connor,
Mhm.
it might make sense that she wouldn't let you use the power she gave you to undo it. Could that be it?
It
Maybe.
might also be that whatever spell or effect or whatever thing she did to Connor is powerful enough that we couldn't undo it.
That's what I'm
Which
worried
would
about.
also track.
I mean, there's gotta be something we can do.
You guys, this is
Hmm.
scary. Like, what powerful creature cares enough to change my dad's memory?
Maybe the sea bitch?
God,
Maybe Adelum.
maybe a devil.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to have some sort of, I don't know, fight going on between them. And I don't know. Did Drake describe the power as like felt divine?
She hasn't said that to us yet.
I haven't
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that, but
okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I can let you know. Like it. I
Hmm.
feel like it might be a Dellum. Like that was my first thought, just because the feeling I got, like the pushback, felt kind of divine and really powerful.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
See. Does seem like the most likely candidate.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't really tell us how we might undo the power of a godlike being. I mean, we might need the power of an actual god. Someone more powerful than Adelum.
Yeah. Possible. Spencer, in Connor's journal, how far back does it go? Is it like a full accounting of like his life, or is it like several months or years before, or is it just that thing? Like the big battle.
I'd say it's probably near the start of his adventuring career.
Mhm.
So maybe goes back like a couple years before.
Okay. I'll hand him the journal and say, would you mind reading this until you find something that doesn't make sense to you, that you don't remember?
I don't remember any of this.
So you don't remember at any point, being an adventurer,
No, I've lived here all my life.
but you
I've never.
somehow knew how to get spell casting.
I guess
Do
it's
you
just
remember where you
something that just naturally
trained?
came to me, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I suppose that's technically possible.
Yeah, I mean, there's many different ways to cast magic, and many of them are innate at birth.
Ori takes the journal and starts like flipping through the dates. Sir, when did you open Hidden Snake?
Oh, this is many years ago. It was before Drake was born.
Hmm?
Maybe a couple years before that. Not sure.
Oh, no specific time? Not even a year?
Uh, Apologies. They maybe 4 years before Drake was born.
checking dates, where would that put us in the journal?
Where would that put you? Put you near the start of the journal, at least.
And okay, so reading like journal entries from around that time. Is there anything specific in the adventures or anything? I'm trying to find discrepancies between what he remembers and what is written.
Yeah, it's I mean, there's discrepancies all over. Like he keeps Connor would
if it's whether
descri-
he has full memories or if it's just weird blank spots.
No, it's
Like-
fuck it. It's all wrong. Like everything he says, like regarding a time, is wrong.
At least from what he remembers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't a case of missing time. This is a whole other life.
Are there any entries in the journal talking about the hidden snake?
Yeah, there would be an entry near the end, where he meets Gilther, and he starts up the hidden snake with him.
But it's years after he thinks it is.
It
Or does the journal just go back that far?
just goes back that far.
Well,
He's
what-
been
oh,
it seems like he's been an adventurer for a long time.
so he started the hidden snake and then went on an adventure?
No, other way around.
Other way around. Near
He
the end
more
of
or
his
less finished his adventuring years and then met Gilther and started the hidden snake.
Okay, wait a minute, but he stopped adventuring after Drake's mom died, so how was she born?
Figuring out the
Very-
timeline of what he remembers and what is written is not gonna fucking work.
Yeah. There's-
I was-
Yeah.
It's a
You're gonna-
mess.
It's gonna be a whole
the
mess.
big thing I was hoping for was that he had met Gilther when he was adventuring, so we could
Yeah.
check with Gilther and fact check some of the information in the journal. But Gilther showed up near the end, around
Mhm.
when he would already get.
like he's
you know,
he's
most
already
of his
like
current
geared
memory.
up to settle down, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So-
he only met Gilther after his memory was modified.
Okay, I was having some trouble with that because it sounded at first like oh yeah, no, I started the hidden snake years ago, and then in the journal is like, I'm starting up this hidden snake thing now that I've met Gilther, years after the point I just said it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So
What?
boy.
What's the last thing written in the journal?
Last thing written in the journal?
Yeah.
What was the last thing written in the journal?
From memory, I think it ended off around like, I'm gonna fucking retire, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Like, I think it was something like, I'm gonna hit up Candlekeep and then I'm gonna retire.
Yep. Like it just describes him like after the events of you know, the Storm Maiden thing. He just describes like everybody's fucking gone. I'm the only one left, kind of thing, and I'm just going to settle down and start a life elsewhere.
I have a suggestion I'd like to think through out loud with you guys.
Hell yeah.
Is it taking a walk in his brain?
No, I thought about that, but if Drake's magic wouldn't work, I have no reason to believe that a simple detect thought spell could break through divine barriers.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
but
what I'm-
go. I was just gonna
Oh.
say, go.
I mean, I could definitely try. I don't think it'll turn up much.
That's a
Right.
good plan B. I'm very curious about plan A.
Yeah.
Yeah. My other thought, which I want to think it through out loud so we can figure out all of the reasons why it's a terrible idea. But
Mhm.
what if we went to a cleric of Umberly to try and get some answers from, the bitch of the sea. Because if Adelum did this to work against her, she might have some insights into not only why Adelum did that to Connor, but also might have the power to undo it. Umberly being an actual god, where Adelum is just a solar.
All right.
While that's entirely
who-
possible, we don't definitively know who did this to Connor or why. Connor
For all
might have
we
even
know.
wished for this himself.
For
Very
all
true.
we know, it
I
was
was-
the
we
sea
don't-
bitch.
I
And
was going to ask my dad that. If he wanted us to, like, if we figure out what this is and how we could break it, if he would even want us to break it. 'Cause, Dad, you built a really happy life here. Would
I
you
did.
want these kinds of memories back?
I don't know.
They could also put you in danger.
It could. I'm like you said, I've built a very happy life here. Like, my worry is, will I become someone else? The person in this journal is a very different person than I am.
Mm-hmm.
But if it would help you and make you happy, then I could do it.
I don't want to hurt you just because I want to find answers.
Hmm.
I can find answers another way.
but there's two problems with this sea bitch plan anyway. One, as we said, we don't know it was a Delum. For all we know, it was the sea bitch herself.
It's very possible. We don't know for sure.
On the other hand, sure, Adelum wouldn't know. Would the sea bitches like church? Would they let us set up a private sanctum in their place?
It might be tough, because if we wanted to go to them for information, we would kind of need to open ourselves up to Umberly, which would probably require, divination magic of a sort.
Yeah.
If we set up the private sanctum, we wouldn't be able to make the call in the first place.
I think, in my opinion, the thing to do would be to find any cleric of any sufficiently powerful deity and ask them if they would be willing to try to reverse whatever magic is affecting Connor, and then we don't have to particularly worry about which party is prone to which actions or what have you, because in theory, if Connor gets his memories back, he'll know why he didn't have them now.
And we just need to make sure Drake and Max are not with us when we do this.
For all we
Which
know,
is-
there might be a sufficiently powerful caster somewhere in Neverwinter.
Okay. All right, we can look into that. Before we go searching, do we want to try see him doing a little detect thoughts just in case?
I was gonna say, like you suggested, Kasim, that maybe my magic didn't work because it comes from Adelum. Like your magic's different.
Yeah, it does come from an entirely different source.
Mhm.
I'm definitely willing to try. We would have to leave this room, though. Kind of.
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
can't read thoughts in here.
Yeah.
But
Dad, would you be
I
okay
guess-
with that?
yeah, really. Are you okay with that?
Sure. Yeah. I'll be
Okay.
fine.
But
Okay. It it might feel a little weird, so I don't want you to panic or anything. Just try and, I guess, relax and trust that we mean you no harm.
I
Sure.
take my dad's hand.
Yep. He takes yours. Gives you
Alright.
a smile. It'll be okay.
Mhm.
I'll lead them to one of the, I guess, adjacent rooms that isn't warded, so we can get comfortable on like a bed.
Sure. Sits down and looks at you, Kasim. All right. Let's do this.
All right. I'll use my free casting of Detect Thoughts to start that up. And I will try and immediately dig deep
All
if
right.
he's willing to just try and fail the saving throw.
He will willingly say fail it. He lets you win. What are you looking for?
I guess let's just try and examine some of the the area of time that where his memory was changed. Like, does he have? Is there any trace of what's it, Elsha and Erevan?
You tell him to look back on
I
his
think it was
like
Curve. One sec.
his time before like he met Gilther, just like around his earlier adult life. You see that he has memories of just being in Neverwinter, working different jobs for different guilds or other establishments. At some point, he was like a scribe, but you get no trace of anything Elsha or anybody that was in the party. No Adelum, no Storm Maiden, no nothing.
Gotcha. And like, by casual observation, these memories don't look any different than anyone else's memories I've looked at. Like,
They all seem
They don't-
pretty normal.
yeah, they
Like-
seem perfectly real.
Yeah.
Nothing yet. There's no trace of Elsha or Erevan. It seems like exactly what he remembers. Is there anything else I should try looking for?
Storm Maiden? Adelum? I don't know.
Yeah, let's try. Try and think hard about the name Adelum.
He draws a blank.
And
He's
how
got no-
about the Storm Maiden?
Again, he draws a blank.
What about Umberly?
Yeah, no, nothing. He knows who Umberly is. He just doesn't have any like personal connection with Umberly.
How about King Ralt the Wise?
King Ralt the Wise. Similar to the like Umberly, he has vague recollections of King Ralt the Wise, like just of like passing knowledge of him. Like things he's read about in books, or in passing, but he doesn't have any memories of like meeting him personally or thinking about him too much in general.
Gotcha. Trying to see if there's any kind of like accidental hole that's been left in this spell. Anything else that we could ask about?
Candlekeep, sensation of drowning.
Yeah, sure. Do you remember drowning?
No, he doesn't have any memory of that.
What about Candlekeep?
He knows of Candlekeep. He has no memory of ever being there.
Has
don't
he ever?
remember.
Has he written any other books? If he doesn't remember the journal, does he have anything that replaced that? Has he ever written books like this?
Like a journal that he has now.
Do you?
You search his mind. He doesn't have anything like that.
No, no memory of a journal afterwards either. Whoever did this seems like they were incredibly thorough. I can't find any holes in it at all.
Sounds like someone sufficiently powerful enough to stop a greater restoration.
This is God or God adjacent power.
Right. Connor, maybe you come with us, and maybe Drake, you keep Max busy, and we'll see if we can find a cleric.
Okay.
Give him plenty of treats and rubs.
Would you guys mind if I had just a minute alone with my dad before
Of
you
course.
did that?
Of course.
Yeah. And are you feeling okay, sir? I don't imagine it feels great having someone root around in your head.
It's definitely a first experience, I think. That I've had. Very strange phenomenon. But if I can be of help, I don't mind.
We greatly appreciate it.
Hmm.
I'll give you guys some privacy.
We're gonna go back into the privacy dome.
The dome of privacy. You do
A cone of silence.
it.
Regulations. So.
Yeah, follows you in.
I'ma just hug him.
Oh. He hugs you back. Sorry you've been going through so much.
No, Dad, I was gonna say sorry to you. I found all of this out, and I thought you lied to me. And I was so angry at you. And it felt like everything was a lie. And I hated you a little bit. And I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have, because you didn't do anything wrong, and I don't know what's happening. And I'm so sorry, whatever's going on.
He just holds you tighter. You have nothing to apologize for. I wouldn't know what to think if I were in your position and you found this. Handling it very well.
I don't feel like I am.
You
I
are.
feel like I'm crumbling.
How could you possibly crumble? You're the strongest person I know. You are. You've been through so much even before your adventures. I'm so proud of you.
But I feel like everything that's happening, everything that's going on is somehow my fault.
No,
How
no,
can
no,
you be
no.
proud of me if this horrible thing happened to you and it's my fault?
This is not your fault. I know it. I don't know how I know it, but I know it. Alright? This couldn't possibly be your fault. Okay?
Dad, if you want us to try to fix this, we will, but if you don't want these memories back, I understand. Like, don't feel like you have to do it for me.
Drake, I will do anything for you.
I know, but I want you to be happy.
You being happy will make me happy. Okay?
Dad, you read the journal. These memories are... Some of them are horrible.
I know. But they couldn't possibly be anything comparable to what you've been through. Listen, this is my choice. I'm going to do it. Okay? I want to be of help to you as best as I can.
Only if you're sure, okay?
He kisses your forehead. Of course, I'm sure. He wipes a tear from his own eye. I love you, Drake.
I love you so much, Dad.
And just hold you there for a little longer. Letting you cry into his shoulder. After a bit, he pulls away just slightly. You ready?
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe we should let Dad kind of know what's going on before we go looking for a cleric.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Might be a good idea.
Want me to go grab him?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a squeeze.
Squeezes you back.
Go get my dad.
All right. You find Gilther downstairs again. He's just sitting in one of the booths, just having some ale, just waiting for you all to be done with whatever you're doing.
Like, on my way to grabbing my dad, I'm gonna, like, I can see if I can see the boys. Just bottom. Over there.
Yeah, I mean they're
Cool.
not hiding, I believe.
Excellent. Good. Valid.
It says we're not hiding.
Ah!
Val, god damn it.
His ass is sticking out from under the bed.
Why? Whatever. Hey, I had a good talk with my dad, and he's fine trying to, like, find a cleric, but we kind of want to maybe let my other dad know what's going on before we go doing that. Do we maybe want to look around his mind a little bit too? Just see if he's got anything? Just before we head out?
We could, but I don't know what we'd be looking for, since it seems like the modification and meeting Gilther don't overlap.
That's fair.
We could always ask if Gilther told him any stories that helped to narrow down when the modification might have happened.
Good.
That could work.
Dad,
Hey.
you want to come talk with us for a minute?
Sure. He takes a big gulp of his ale,
Oh, fuck.
heads over to you. What can I help you with, sweetie?
We got like a little privacy room set up upstairs. If you want to just come with us and we'll talk there.
Oh, fun. All right, sure. Let's go into the room then. That's
Okay,
not a
like-
permanent thing, is it?
Oh
This-
no, it'll wear off in a day.
Ah, all right. Fine.
Fucking
I could
Drake's got, like,
could have charged more
mascara
for it.
running down her face from crying and shit, and it's like, that sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
I mean, sir, if that's a business venture you'd like to consider, I think we could maybe talk deal, like once all of this is kind of settled.
Oh well, I guess we will.
Yeah.
Let's
Hand
go.
him a business card.
When did you have those made?
I'm a man of many mysteries.
It
Says on the
so
card,
business
man.
card.
Just
I
in
like-
quotes.
Yeah.
It's not even Kasim, man of many mysteries. It's, Kazim, quotation marks. I'm a man of many mysteries.
Quote attributed to Kasim.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
You go inside the room. He looks at Connor. They grill you a lot then, did they? You have no idea. Alright, so, what's all this about then? Seems, everybody's having a bit of a cry.
What? No.
Drake.
Yeah. I've already
Never
talked to
were
Dad
good at
about it.
hiding your feelings.
What? I'm great at hiding my feelings anyway. That's not the point. While we were traveling, I've already talked to Dad about this. We found some information that's troubling. I don't know. Hand him the journal. I'm assuming I have the journal. It's been passed around a lot. I don't know who's
Mhm.
got it.
Yeah, you give it to him.
Yeah.
Flips it open. Not nearly as speedy as Connor. I'll just like reading
Yeah.
through it. Sorry. So, common's my second language.
Take your time. You're good. Take your time.
He gets to the end. He's just like, kind of flipping through it at this point. Like, there's a lot of words here. Gets to the end. Connor. Did you find someone else named Connor?
Dad, this is Dad's handwriting.
He looks at it again. Huh. I guess it is. Did you, like, write a book or something? Like, did you... You never mention any of this. So, are you, like, writing a piece of fiction or something? Apparently not. What does that mean? Looks over to you, Drake.
Dad, we think something's going on with Dad's memory. We think
Really?
he lived this life and someone's erased it from him.
Goes over and sits down next to Connor. Is this true? Do you have any proof?
I mean, other than the journal, and I tried to use a spell on him to see if he had a curse or something blocking his memory, and I got like a pushback from something powerful. Something's going on.
Oh. I see. I don't... to be honest, I have no idea what to do with this information.
Understandable. It's a lot. I've been dealing with it for a while. It's a lot to take in. So he never told you any stories? None of this is familiar to you either?
No. According to him, he's been living here his whole life.
Yeah. That's what he thinks his life has been. He's told you the truth.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Sure. Would you be okay with having Seem here read your mind?
For what?
Want to make sure that whatever's happened to Connor has only happened to Connor.
Would you find that out by reading my mind?
Yeah.
Possibly.
It looks
We
at you,
hope.
Drake. Is this necessary?
I mean, we're not really sure what's going on or who's been affected or the lengths that have, like, potential gods have gone to. We just want to make sure.
Sure.
Again, I'm not sure what we're hoping to find since we have nothing to compare it to.
So what's the point?
I mean, fair.
Yeah, I don't. I get the worry, but I don't think this is gonna accomplish much.
Okay. Well, at the very least, we wanted you to know what's going on.
Can I just I wanna roll insight. Is it just hesitancy from the spell, or is there something going on here with Gilther?
Roll an insight.
Me, Carrie was getting those vibes, but I'm not allowed to have those as Drake.
I
That's my dad.
yeah. Can I use inspiration?
Sure. 20?
Ooh.
Solid.
20 insight. He's a little, like you said, like he's a little apprehensive to get his mind checked. You get the vibe like it's more from like not stuff he really wants to hide, but more that he doesn't want these practically strangers to look into his mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like he doesn't know you guys very well, so
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay. All right. I don't know, it was worth asking all the same.
right.
We don't want to do anything that makes you or Dad uncomfortable.
Hmm.
If I have to do it, then I will. I'm just struggling to see if there is a point to it.
Well, if Kasim thinks that we wouldn't find anything, we wouldn't be able to connect anything, then yeah, I trust him.
Yeah. I mean, like
Yeah.
with Connor, we had the journal. We had hard kind of. We had two different timelines that we could compare, but with Gilther, we would only have his memory to go off of. We don't have any kind of written account that would disprove it or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I sincerely doubt that he's been affected by the same thing Connor's been affected by, but if you wanted to spend money on another amount of diamond dust, you could always try Greater Restoration. It's not intrusive and it wouldn't hurt him.
Don't you have remove curse?
I do remove curse.
Yeah, you could try that for free.
Could try that for free.
Drake your spell slots.
But Drake, your spell slots.
Your precious, precious
My
spell slot.
precious spell slot.
What if someone dies?
What if someone dies?
In the next hour?
I
What
don't know.
if my
This
dad
game can be
goes
pretty
berserk?
wild.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god.
Okay, would I? Yeah, I'd probably try to remove curse. It's like there's not any huge worry that my dad's been affected by this, so
On
think-
Gilther?
on Gilther, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to do that.
All right, you can do so. You cast remove curse on your father on Gilther there.
You're 5.
Doesn't seem to like
Do anything.
do anything.
Yeah, I figured.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Feel the same?
Hey, don't feel any different.
Yeah. Did I feel anything when I was doing it?
No.
Any kind of pushback or yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't feel anything on that. I think you're good.
All right.
That doesn't give us any new information, but it's still good.
But at least if he was cursed, it hopefully would have been removed, or at least there isn't something stopping me from removing a curse from him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You should have felt the same resistance that you felt with Connor.
Yeah.
So what's the plan now?
We're going to search the town for a powerful enough caster which might be able to remove whatever is affecting Connor. And
What
if
kind
there's
of
not
caster?
one, anyone who could reasonably interfere with a very, very powerful magic. Like, more than likely a cleric. But a
good
wizard
luck.
might work.
You could try the House of Knowledge. They've got some powerful clerics there. But it's gonna be a tough find.
It's good to have a place to start.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
You can also go to the Cloak Tower. There's powerful arcane casters there. But maybe even check Castle Never. I'm sure Neverember might have some sort of caster under his employ.
Oh, he gets mad at us real easy.
Yeah, we kind of warned him that there was a pirate attack coming, and then, it turned out to be a lot more of a personal issue than we feared.
Yeah.
Right. Did you tell him that that's over
I
now?
don't think I did.
Don't think-
It's been a crazy day. I'll
Yep.
give him a ring.
With what?
You might want to step out of the room to do that, because
Weirdly, no, because as I've ranted before, sending is evocation for some fucking reason.
Do you have the slot for sending?
I do. Yeah, I still got a third one left.
Nice.
damn.
That's hilarious.
Boom.
All right. What do you say?
Never, baby, false alarm. You're not mad, right? There were only a couple pirates. We took care of it.
Was that all under the sending spell, or was some of that not said actually?
I mean, I meant to say it. Should I not have?
I mean, you can do that. I'm just.
I think you're fine. He's probably just gonna be pissed off about it. Maybe want to be a little bit.
Are you
nicer.
sure? Are you sure you want to phrase it as it wasn't a big deal and not as don't worry about the pirate attack anymore? We took care of it.
Yeah, make us sound good, maybe.
Sure. Okay.
We're big, awesome heroes.
Just you send the one first message and you get back, you can't stay at my house anymore.
No!
That
No,
was
his
straight up.
tub was so good.
That was straight up what it was gonna be. If you
Oh,
said it like that.
Fuck. All right, yeah. I'll give it more thought. We took care of the pirates. Your men can relax. There shouldn't be any more in the city.
You get back a reply. Thank you for taking care of the pirates. Try not to bring any more to my city.
I can't reply because I'm out of spell slots.
Yep.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. We will try not to bring any more pirates. I hope that's implied.
How does he know we brought the pirates?
Yeah, real interesting. He thinks we brought them.
Yeah. Is that the vibe we put off?
We're just pirate magnets. Jeez.
We keep warning him about the pirates that are already coming.
You know, we do all this cool shit in Neverwinter, and he's like giving us guff, and then we go to other places and we get promoted to nobility.
Yeah, like goddamn.
Like, I'm a patriar. Fuck you,
Like,
Neverwinter.
how dare you?
That's wild.
Give us noble titles.
Fucking. Oh, and about the cleric situation, I did have an idea that
Okay.
might be helpful and a little safer. If we could talk to somebody who is, knowledgeable about religious lore, we could maybe find, a good aligned god that is not a fan of Umberly and maybe Adelum who could, give us the tea.
Mm.
We can try, but if this was Adelum's a good aligned entity,
Yeah, but
technically.
I don't think all good aligned gods like each other. They've got their squabbles. We might be able to find someone who might be able to tell us something.
Maybe. I mean, it's worth enough of a shot to find somebody.
And as for Umberly, isn't she like a chaotic evil god or neutral evil or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that seems like it might be easier to find someone who
Yeah.
opposes Umberly.
Well, we'll see, I guess. We'll have to go around to high-level casters at any rate, so
Yeah.
may as well ask.
Might give us some more specific questions to ask.
Sure.
Hmm.
House of Knowledge is closest to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try there first.
Let's start there. Let's probably go ahead without Connor till we find someone
House
who
of
can
Knowledge is
definitely do
right
this.
there.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Ah, sick.
Mhm.
Yep. We
mean,
should
yeah,
probably
I think-
go ahead before we bring Connor with us all over the city. And then
Yeah.
once we find a place, bring him.
Yeah, he's been through a lot today. Don't need to
That's why I
cart
think
him
my
around
dad-
unnecessarily.
My dads maybe need to have a talk with each other just about all this. Make sure Connor definitely
And-
wants to go through with it.
Do you mind watching Max while we're gone?
Sure.
Max is my dog.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can look after him. Max.
He's one downstairs eating scraps.
All right. Max.
If he comes up here while we're in the fucking bubble,
I want to know what happens if he walks.
He's
in the
running.
bubble.
Up the stairs.
Oh no.
Or
so sound escaped through the bubble and got to Max's ears.
did it? Right. I forgot it blocks out.
That's what I was saying. I'm like,
Yeah.
if he like calls for him and Max just comes walking up, that is the most sinister fucking reveal. And all of this has been for fucking nothing this
Oh,
whole
shit.
time.
Oh my god,
But-
that would be so fucking terrifying.
Your
my
your dad
God.
does call for him, but he doesn't come because he doesn't
Okay,
know how the
good.
spell works.
Dad,
Okay, good.
that privacy bubble. The dog can't hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
He steps out of the bubble, and you just hear him, or you don't hear him actually.
Yeah.
You see his body.
Yeah, you look at Gilther go, Max, but you don't hear
Hell
it.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And then you see Max come running up the stairs. All right. Now he steps back in the bubble with Max. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna stay here. You go do what you're gonna do.
Okay. I'm gonna give Max some scritches and be like, Max, you stay here and be a good boy and look after my dads, okay?
Where are you going?
Oh, we're just gonna go try to find somebody. We'll be right back. Don't worry.
Yeah, actually, Max, don't stay in this room with them. We need you to guard them. Keep them safe. Stay outside here.
Oh, okay.
Be a
Okay, good boy.
Max.
Mm.
Scratches.
What's the matter?
Well, I wanted to be in here with them. You give me pets.
We'll give you lots of pets when we get back.
Mhm.
They'll give you lots of pets when they're done in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You guard them like a brave guard dog.
I am a brave boy.
You are.
Yes.
Scratches.
He
Yeah.
steps out of the bubble and then just plops his butt to the side of the door.
He's guarding. He's dogging. He's guard
guarding.
dogging.
He's
Doing
talking,
it.
He's doing it.
Oh my god, we're so safe.
So safe.
So safe.
Oh,
All right.
Sure hope some shit doesn't go down with what we're about to do, because I used both of my fucking 5th level spell slots.
I'll be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
You know, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. With you
I gotta
guys
be real.
wanting to head to the House of Knowledge, I think that's a good time to take a break.
Good.
I need a pee so bad.
Yeah.
All right. Hibba!
I'll be right back.
Hello, chat. How's it going? Also,
Tell
thank you,
me.
Shadevox, for the $25.
Oh.
Saying, whoops, I accidentally slipped and gave money. Definitely not because I want to see that beautiful hunk of a boy, Ori. That's ridiculous. And thank you, Anonymous. They donated $10, saying, I love both you and the things you create. Time zones are confusing, and I don't know which day to take off to celebrate the anniversary of what's probably my favorite show of all time. Do you already know what the 10-year SAOA anniversary stream starts? Or what
I
time the
think
10 starts?
I think the current plan is to start like at about 2 p.m. PST, like we usually do on Fridays, but it'll be on Wednesday, the 29th.
Yay.
But yeah, if any of that changes, we'll try to keep you guys posted.
Hooray.
Check Twitter.
Yeah.
Check it.
Yeah.
Check
At least
it.
tentatively, like 2 p.m. PST on the 29th.
Woo.
Ow! I feel good.
Wow, 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 wow.
Mac, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
All right, go to the bathroom.
Be gone.
I'll go to the bathroom as well.
All right, do it.
Oh, he's doing that.
Scatter.
They're also
Scatter,
talented.
everybody. Nom, 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 nom.
Aw.
Yeah.
Someone's
how
like,
you
I
doing,
love Guild
chat?
Fair. Love your dad. Fully don't trust your dad.
But why?
Just because he's not down for people to barge into his mind and sift through his fucking memories.
Yeah. I wouldn't want people doing that.
That's a pretty normal thing, I think.
Yeah. That's a pretty, like, reasonable thing to not want to happen to you. Carrie's so quiet. Yeah, that's just how her microphone is.
That's how the compressor goes.
Mm-hmm. Their compressor's not even working. Like, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Dude, mine was so bad, even when I had it on bypass, it still sounded like shit.
Mm.
Like,
Fucking
it's
what?
just supposed to cut straight through it to, like, the interface instead of the compressor, and it still sounded bad.
That's wild.
It just kind of muddied my entire waveform in a
Mhm.
really bad way.
I
Could
feel
never
like
get
it's
it to
a.
work. I tried, like, 1,000 different setups.
I feel like it's a compatibility thing with like certain microphones, possibly,
Yeah, it might be.
because
What microphone is Carrie using for her desk mic? Is it a Shure SM7B?
yeah, it's the one that's everybody uses for podcasting and shit.
That was one of the ones that worked super bad for the interface for me as well. So it could
Mm.
very much just really suck for SM7Bs.
I feel like that's the case. I don't know what mic
Yeah.
Izzy uses for his desk mic, so I can't really compare. But he
Yeah, not
uses
sure.
a different compressor.
Fair, yeah.
I feel like just the Shure SM7B is just not very good with compressors. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean it's a dynamic mic too. It's not a condenser mic.
Mhm.
So the electronics are completely different. Like uses a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably a big part of it. Is
Yeah.
just very different.
Might just be a mic compatibility thing.
Could be.
I
I
don't
love
know.
how both Val and Kasim gave Drake's sister a bunch of money. Are they bribing her to help Val get the girl?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That'll definitely outweigh all the things Val's done.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Izzy, what mic do you use at your on your desktop mic?
The one I'm using right now?
Yeah.
It's what was it? The Shure SM7B.
The exact same one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Fucking-
scary? Yeah, I think we bought them at the same time.
Yep.
We were just talking about
what
how
compressor do you use?
yeah, he doesn't use the one that we got, the 286S.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, use a
Which-
different one.
which
But
one
you're
we got?
also having problems with your compressor.
Yeah,
Fair.
I had to unplug it the other day, so I'm not using it at the moment because it was giving like a
Phew.
really bad buzzing noise that I couldn't get
Hey.
rid of.
I feel like I said, I feel like the fucking Shure SM7Bs just don't agree with compressors for some reason.
Could be.
It could be. Like I've never been super satisfied with like my my audio quality on here. Like for some reason, like when I record stuff on it, it sounds okay, but then I'll listen back to like streams and it sounds like I'm using a different mic. Like I sound like
It
more
it
muffled.
honestly could just be what interface do you use?
Interface?
Yeah.
It is the Audience ID14.
Yeah, okay. It's possible, and I really don't want to emphasize that too much because I have no idea. It's possible the Audience just does not work with Discord very well. Like, it just doesn't play well with it. Because, like, stuff like the Scarlet 2i2 and Scarlet Solo, like, every generation of those, just is awful with Discord. Like, you can
Ew.
record and sound
I'm using it.
amazing. I mean, it's bad with Discord a lot of the time.
Weird.
You're lucky you're one of the very few people that doesn't get the static clicking noise that I used to get forever ago. Like it's so distinct that like another VA recorded for us recently, and I was like, "Hey man, do you use like a Scarlet Solo?" And he's like, "I do. How did you know that?" And I'm like, "Man, I know what it sounds like on Discord. They don't play well. There's like a really weird timing issue with like how the Solo sends information to the computer and when Discord picks it up.
So weird.
And there's just like a really weird timing issue with it that makes like clicking, popping, static noises.
I also feel like
so-
Discord's dying as well. Like
Could
Yeah.
be.
it's slowly becoming more and more like, yeah, this is breaking like more and more every day.
Yeah.
It's
I wonder
really
if there are
annoying.
any of those programs that we use to like record people remotely that we could use for these purposes, get better audio
Yeah,
quality.
I mean, we absolutely could use stuff like some of those, but then we wouldn't have our chat room as much.
Yeah.
We'd have to have Discord and that open, and then use them both.
Yep.
which wouldn't be the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then how are we going to post reaction gifs while people have very serious moments?
Well, we just also have the Discord up. Like we just use it only for text.
It's fair. It's fair.
We could do it. We can make it
Physically
work.
possible. I have the Apollo Twin interface, and I bought a digital compressor for that, and that works a lot better than any physical compressor I've had.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I am also back. I did it.
Oh,
Hooray.
welcome back.
Oh, first try.
Ah, missed you guys.
It's been so long.
All right. Now that we're all back, I feel like we could reliably jump in.
Yeah, we mentioned all the donations, I think.
Yep, there were just
Yeah.
two. No, I already
Did
read it.
anyone donate to give Val inspiration? Just checking, because I only have 12.
Oh no,
We don't do that anymore.
I know we don't do that anymore, but let me have this.
you gotta make those last till the end of the campaign, my boy.
I'm gonna be the only one who actually runs out of inspiration before this campaign is over.
I mean,
Y'all are
Um,
gonna have 3
no.
figures.
Oromac has 11.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
shit.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have.
There will be exactly half of the party that has gotten rid of all of their inspiration by the end of the
Listen,
campaign.
I'm not
No,
in 3
I don't think
figures
I will
anymore.
listen.
I have 82.
Oh no, now you're gonna starve.
I have a scant 63 remaining.
There you go.
Don't approve.
Fucking
Don't
disgusting.
approve of you dragons.
Dude, we're
hoarding
gonna
your
get to the
wealth.
last fucking session, and y'all are gonna be like, "What if I need them for later, though?"
No,
well,
bitch.
we're
once-
not gonna know it's the last session.
That's true. I was gonna say unless we know for sure it's the last session. Like if
feel
we
like
know,
you'd-
I'm gonna be out here being like 10, I succeed. 10,
feel
I
like you
succeed.
will
Let's
tell.
go.
I feel like it'd be easy to tell once we're near the end.
Near the end, but
Hmm.
at the end.
I feel like it'd be
End,
really
end.
easy to tell at the end as well.
We shall
But-
see.
Whatever y'all want to do. Fucking we're gonna jump right back. We're gonna jump into back into the game. So say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Thank you for the first time chat, Unhumanized HD.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah,
for
we
hanging.
did see that article. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad I'm not crazy about that site as a whole.
I'm gonna say I've heard bad things about that site overall, but like nice article. Like thank you.
It's very, very complimentary.
So you're going to the House of Knowledge.
House of Knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
So
Spencer, the chat reminded me. Where's Himo?
Eyes ran.
Somewhere safe. He left. Shut
He
up.
did leave.
What if I want to know? What if I want to know exactly where Himo
He's
is?
somewhere.
He needs a
I would
refresher
tell
on how to cheat cards.
Somewhere, I'm sure. He's probably plotting with Adelum or something. I don't know.
hmm
Can you
Mhm.
fucking imagine?
Holy shit, the heel turn. I was the one who stole Connor's memories.
Why do you think he's around the hidden snake so much?
Oh my god.
It all makes sense.
We have a timeline of when he was hired. Don't give me this shit.
I mean,
When
are you
was
sure
he
you can
hired?
trust that timeline anymore, though?
Mm-hmm.
What if
Mm-hmm.
my memory's been modified?
Could be.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
My memories, they're all flooding back. My name was Steve? Why?
So
All right.
you go to the House of Knowledge, the Temple to Ogma. Stands proud as a monument to the new Neverwinter. You enter it. It seems to have gone like fully repaired from the attack on Neverwinter.
Hell yeah.
Before. You see acolytes and several different people walking around. Like some of them in a hurry, some of them taking their time, some of them just relaxing in the garden just outside. But yeah, what would you guys like to do? There are several people around that you could stop and talk to, or you could go inside. It's up to you.
I'm pretty much just looking for a cleric, right?
Looking for, like, probably the high priest.
Mhm.
Yeah. And also, as a side note, while we're here, see if anybody, since there's a teleportation circle, they might know where to get more jewel chalk.
Mm.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure we have way more than we need, just in
Mhm,
case.
Mhm.
mhm.
All right. So you head inside to the House of Knowledge. You can probably stop and grab like one of the acolytes running by, ask them where the high priest is. They tell you that Lore Master Alarthea, I think, is that?
Oh, well.
Can you spell that?
Right. got it.
Yeah, I'll just post it in the.
Check that.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. Boop. There you go. Yeah, Alarthea Cornalis. Coronalis. There you go. Yeah. They go and find Lore Master Alarthea. I gotta Alarthea.
That's one of those
Armaeus.
names, man. You
I
got
remember
this.
this.
Fuck it, it's an
bitch.
elf name. It's a stupid ass elf name. Fuck elves. I hate them.
Man, why is this bitch
Damn,
still got a
bitch.
job? God damn.
Alright,
That is
that-
uncalled for.
Is that
Mhm.
is that lore or lord?
Lore.
L-O-R-E, okay.
Yeah.
The Lord Master.
The
The
Lord
master of
Master.
lords.
I mean, he's an elf, you know, they can
No,
be
this
kind of up their
is-
own ass.
No,
I'm
this
not
is
just
the
a master,
bitch-
I'm the Lord Master.
No, this is the bitch that cast detect thoughts on us when we first came in here to deal with that aboleth.
So
Yep.
many years ago.
It really
Also,
feels like it.
Also, they them.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
They approach you. After having been retrieved by one of the acolytes. Ah, it is you. I remember you all. What can I help you with?
We need to speak to a god.
A god. Any
Or,
god?
barring that, we need magic that's powerful enough that could directly intercede on something a god did.
They just look at you like, whoa.
Fair.
We know.
Uh,
It's a big ask.
May I ask what this is for?
We believe someone's memories have been tampered.
Tampered with? I'm sure there are other ways that to deal with a simple modify memory than just asking a god to do it.
It's anything but. We're not talking about a few minutes of missed time. This is a lifetime. Decades. Way more than
Really?
any kind of mortal wizard could be able to manage.
Do you know
I
what's
tried.
caused this? Like, what is the root of this barrier?
We have some theories, and that's part of what we want to, if we can talk to a god, that would be one of the questions.
Well,
Do you...
no, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Do you or would anyone else on the premises know of perhaps any gods that would maybe not be the biggest fans of Umberly, or perhaps a certain Solar named
A certain Solar.
I'm like looking at Drake like, can I say that out loud, or is Adele gonna hear that?
I mean, we mentioned their name earlier when, like, we were looking in my dad's brain.
But we were in a,
We
oh, no,
were,
wait, never mind.
we were in the other room.
Yeah.
Yep. I was thinking about how much a risk that was, but we did it.
I'll just send them a mental message directly.
Sick.
Their name is Adelum.
I have heard of this figure. Why? I'm actually going to roll a religion check for them.
I mean, being a high priest of Ogma, I'm just imagining them being like, I've never heard of them. And now I have.
Right, goddamn.
I've
heard of them.
Their eyes just like separate for a second
Yeah.
and then snap back.
Just, I haven't heard cross. Bleh.
Okay. I have heard of this figure. You want to reverse something that figure did? You want to reverse this?
We don't precisely know that they did it, but they are on
it
our
would-
list of suspects.
I mean, it would make sense. They've done it before.
Wait, you know
What?
when? What happened?
Well, the thing is, nobody knows exactly who has been affected by it. Because whoever the champions of, specifically Adelum, throughout time, one thing has been consistent. Whenever their duty is done,
Should've said it out loud.
Oh, shit. Whenever the figure's duty is done, like the
The
person
champion of
working for them. The champion of the figure, whenever their duty is complete, whenever the power is released, so does their connection with basically the world. Everyone around them loses memory of them, and the world will sort of rewrite their history and those around themselves' history.
Kind of go pale and look at Drake.
Same. I'm already there.
So, I'll ping everybody's minds. Like, so if I'm understanding that correctly, Connor wasn't directly targeted. He was a side effect of something that happened to your mom.
I just like slowly, sadly nod, like understanding.
And if that's true, then when Adele, it's in her mind.
When
Fuck,
the
it's fine.
figure.
Yeah,
Oh, it's in
when-
our heads. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's in her mind. Yeah. When she's done with you, then are we all gonna forget you?
I'm just gonna like look at Kasim sadly. And then each of the other boys. Like tears welling in my eyes.
Put a hand on her shoulder and try to reassure her a bit.
There's gotta be a way around this. There's no way. We're not just gonna let that happen.
Are you all
We-
speaking inside your heads at the moment?
I think I
Yeah.
said that last part out loud, but everything else was in our heads.
What?
Still,
Is there
Yeah.
something I can help you with?
That-
You all sort of stared at each other.
Sorry. No, that was very valuable information. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help.
Do you know if there's any way to undo that?
Well, there are two possible ways I could think of. The first one being fairly difficult. Divine intervention. By someone other than Adelum. Or sorry, they didn't say that.
We're all playing
by
the Let's Not Say Adelum game.
Yep.
Adele's just
Bye.
watching us like these fucking idiots.
Yeah.
It's like you don't need to say my name to summon me. I can tell you're talking about me. Like, fucking-
By the figure. And some other god. They could possibly reverse the condition. The other is to directly confront the figure and possibly convince them to do otherwise.
Phallic, cracking neck, cracking knuckles. Like, all right.
No. No.
With your words, I am a priest. I cannot condone any violence against such powerful celestial figures.
Very
But-
understandable.
Yeah, but that might be the thing to do. from what I have heard, Adullam is not unreasonable.
Hmm.
They are strong-headed.
Did you say it out loud again?
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
I'm
The
filling these
figure.
blanks in as the
Yep.
figure every time.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
Just
Imagine
like
this
after I
character's
crack knuckles, they're like, the priest is like, well, what I've heard from Adellum is that
Yo,
he's
what?
fucking ratting on us the second that it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you might try to punch Adellum.
Yeah.
Ratting on this fuck.
Imagine this
Bitch.
character's smarter than me.
Cool. Okay.
Sure.
You know, it's not
I'm
hard.
sorry, you're doing fine.
Mhm. But they are strong-headed. Sure, but they are not unreasonable.
Possible third option. Would a wish
Possibly.
vision, would that work?
From what I know of the wish spell, can possibly be finicky. But if you have the means to cast a wish spell, that is an avenue to go down. It's not unreasonable. It is. Yeah.
Big magic, but there are avenues to learn such things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. It was a wish. Confront the figure. What was the first option?
Divine intervention
Or divine ever.
by a god, by some god unaffiliated with Adellum.
Would you happen to have any insights into their relationship with Umberly?
Umberly is an evil god, so she doesn't get along with any god. Any, well, yeah, any god.
But there's no, like, famous historical religious texts or anything
No.
about them specifically?
Unfortunately
fighting.
not.
Worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. Apologize for the dour news and
No, this
realization.
This is good. It's it narrows the search considerably.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Definitely better that we know. If
Having
we
a
might
plan for it.
broaden our questions a bit, do you know anything about what Umberly typically wants?
To be feared. Chaos. Specifically on the seas. I'm sure the temple in Waterdeep dedicated to Umberly will give you a better answer than I can.
I'll ping the others. Sounds like one more reason not to trust the Storm Maiden. If she brought her back, it's almost certainly to sow chaos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is good. This is a lot of good info.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I understand that I have a sigil sequence for a teleportation circle you have on the premises. Do you happen to know of a local source for the components?
Yes. We have some of the components here ourselves. You would be open to purchasing them from us. I'm sure you could purchase some from the cloak tower as well. But I believe those are the only two places you can purchase them, at least.
Gotcha. Yes, I would love to purchase any pieces of jewel chalk that you're willing to part with.
Sure. How many pieces would you need?
Um, say 5?
5 pieces? We'll check our stores, but I'm not sure we have that many. It is a
Fair,
fair
fair.
is a very fairly rare component.
Of course, yes. Sorry, I don't want to put you out.
No need. They call over one of the acolytes. They tell them to go check how many pieces of jeweled chalk that they have left. While they fetch that, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, do we have any other questions?
Oh, that about sums up all of my ideas.
Yeah.
I guess, are there any gods that you know of that are maybe more prone to divinely intervening than others?
No, unfortunately not. They are hard to communicate at the best of communicate with at the best of times. For them to intervene in any way is even more difficult.
Of course, yeah. That
I
makes
apologize.
sense. No, not at all. It's good to have some solid answers.
Mhm. Can always feel them around us, but they are always hesitant to intervene on our behalf. So, unless they take fancy to you.
Of course. And your expertise is greatly appreciated.
Of course. After about maybe another 5 minutes, the acolyte comes running back. Sorry, head priest. We only had 3 jeweled chalk left. No problem. Will this suffice?
Oh, yes, I mean, it sounds like you don't have very many. How many could you comfortably part with? I wouldn't want to leave you hanging.
Oh no, we will be fine. If you purchase the 3 from us, then we will be perfectly fine.
Then yeah. What price do you feel would be fair?
Look up teleportation circle. Maybe 60 gold apiece.
Of course, I could do that.
Thank you.
Let
You
me-
pay the person here.
Let's see here. Gotta reverse it from platinum real quick.
Aelarthea. That's it. Aelarthea.
Give him
Aelarthea.
18 platinum.
Oh yeah, that is pretty clean. Yeah, 18 platinum. Cool.
Circ. All right.
There's no one you know of that's ever received a divine intervention that's still around and able to be spoken to, I assume.
Not in this city, unfortunately.
Well, if that's an issue, do you know anyone outside the city who's ever received that?
I've heard some things going on in, I believe there was a fellow I heard about who was working fairly closely with gods. I believe their name was, Laramie. They were a halfling. Last I heard, he was, he's been out and about. but I think last I heard he was in El Terrell.
That's
But
not too far away for us.
as far as a powerful priest that could possibly intervene with get a god to intervene on their behalf, you might find one in Waterdeep. A lot of powerful casters in general flock there.
Okay. All right. We'll try to look into it. Thank you.
All right. If that's the case, then I will see you off then.
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Thank you. This information's very helpful.
No problem. Feel free to come back and explore our library if you ever seek the knowledge.
That sounds lovely. Thank you.
They lead you out of the House of Knowledge and see you off. And yeah.
Okay. We have some leads. We know we're not going to be able to do much here, but we know where we can go.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Yeah.
I have a thought.
Yeah?
Just because it sounds like it's gonna be pretty hard to undo this. So maybe we could just wait until she's done with me. And I don't know, like write it down so that we can undo it then.
We should write it down now to begin with.
Yeah.
Make sure each of us has
Yeah.
a scrap of paper on our person.
Not even
Yeah.
on our person. We should do like Connor did. Put it somewhere out of the way like Candlekeep.
Yeah.
It needs to be somewhere we can find it.
True.
Then we're gonna need to be tricky.
It
I don't want to forget you.
even if we're trying to be tricky, even if we're trying to be safe, it sounds like there are ways this can alter the world itself to make it so that this information isn't easily accessed by people.
It does seem like memories are the most hard-hit things. Like the journal was unaffected, and
Yeah.
people still remember those ships going down.
True.
Maybe we can write the information, put it into envelopes, and leave it with trusted people. If, for instance, my master, I can hand her a letter and ask her to ask me about Drake. And any time I ask who, he brings me the letter.
We should have a plan in place. Like what we're going to do. Like the letter should say, like where we have to go, who we have to speak to, what we have to do. You know?
In as much detail as possible. We need to be able to convince ourselves after the fact that it is us.
Yeah.
We need to do this right.
I don't want to forget you guys. I don't want you to forget me.
That's not going to happen.
There's no way we're gonna let that happen.
Figure this out.
Okay.
I'll think of something that we can do to make this work better for us. But yeah, it might be a while before we head out, and it might be too late to set up that plan. We have to figure out something we can do before we leave, I agree.
We could maybe post-date a letter, pay some company to deliver something to us after a certain amount of time.
Could work. I think we might also benefit from researching the exact extent that this affects and how far it can go. Connor couldn't remember people besides just Drake's mom. There were others involved. His entire adventuring career was affected.
Yeah, it had to rewrite as many memories as it required to make things make sense, to make her absence make sense. If he was only on that adventure because of Elsha, and Elsha suddenly can't be part of his memories, it had to create an entire new life for him.
It seems, though, that it doesn't affect the dead.
No.
Because not only did Drake's mom remember everything, but also, I'm forgetting her name right now, as me. Val's smarter than me. The fucking Storm Maiden.
Her.
The Storm Maiden also knew of Drake's mom, but had died and been brought back. So it seems to
Yeah.
primarily affect the living.
So if you're dead at the time of the memory modification, it doesn't apply after you've been revived.
It at least seems that way so far.
I wonder if it also affected my potential biological dad. Because we know he knew Elsha, but we don't know if he knew anything about Adelum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely something to look into. We should try to communicate with him in some way to see what he knows and doesn't know.
Agreed.
Yeah. His name was Karen, right, Spence?
No.
No.
It was Erevan.
Aravan? Why do I have a... Where is that in my fucking note?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm seeing Aravan
Fuck.
as well.
Aravan is your dad.
Yeah. Biological dad.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Already got 2 very good dads.
Your third dad, you
I
greedy
know.
bitch.
I know. I have so many dads.
Quit hoarding the dads.
Drake's gonna take Taguchi one of these days. It's gonna be terrible.
Mhm.
True. I'm just gonna take him.
No.
Listen, I have negative mom. I'm allowed 3 dads.
Oh, you're allowed the 2 dads because of the negative mom. What's this
What?
3 dad shit?
Ridiculous. No.
Pretty sure our mom counts as like -10.
Fuck.
Damn.
Don't know your dad well enough to know how he balances that scale.
There it is. Session 51. Aravan found it. Cool. Good.
First
yes,
try,
neat.
boom.
First try, boom. Did it.
Okay. Well,
Cool. Yeah.
writing some comprehensive letters to ourselves seems like a good start. If we use multiple methods to deliver them, we can act as some redundancies. Maybe have them set to be delivered at different times.
Yeah, we definitely need to know more, though.
We do.
Yeah. Because we need to know, like I said, like what to do.
It could also mean possession of a thing affects it as well. I assume Connor owned more than one journal with information about the people around him, between, photos or accounts or possessions or what have you of anybody around him from his years as an adventurer. He has presently nothing to remember them by or has no association with those things, but the book that he gave up and no longer owned still had the full accounts of everything that he's gone through. So I don't know that mailing it would work, because then we might still count as being in possession of the letter. We'd need to research more.
I guess it might depend, like, is Candlekeep warded against divine magic? Could that have been a
Likely.
factor?
Who knows? There's a lot to find out, and very little time to find it out in.
Well, once we figured out what to do and once we figured out what to do and how to fix this and write these multiple letters as the contingency, perhaps we should also send copies to Candlekeep just in case.
Mm-hmm. A
Yeah.
bunch of different places if we can manage it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all have a friend in Candlekeep, so that's one person we can count on at least.
In theory.
Oh, it's scary.
I know we're probably not very excited to do this either, but the most direct route might just be talking to Adelum. If we could ask her directly to not wipe the memories of those adjacent to you, then it just might not happen to begin with.
You
What if we
say
can't-
Adelum?
I mean, yeah, at this point, because I want to talk to her.
Oh boy.
I mean, that seems like an enormous risk. If we try to convince her and we can't, she then absolutely knows we're going to try and circumvent her. It'll make it harder for us to undo it in other ways. We might be on the next sinking ship. Honestly, Outro seems like a good bet to me. Seems like it's something we can try. We can get a god to intervene on our behalf without necessarily tipping her off to what we want. And it'll make it easier to, if we can avoid losing our memories in the first place, then I think that would be the best option.
Agreed, but I need to grab some pen and paper. I need to write at least one draft. I need to have copies. Just in case. I need to have some record.
Yeah.
Or he hugs Drake.
Hugs him back so tight.
I don't want to go back to the people we were before we knew you, Drake. They feel like strangers at this point. They would
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do without my drinking buddy.
I don't want to forget you guys either. We've all been through so much. We're all such different people when we started this journey. I love you guys.
Give Drake a hug.
Hubby.
Love you too, Drake.
I'ma cry into Ori's shoulder. We
Mhm.
all hug except Val.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
I solemnly swear. I defy
Anybody's
the
gonna-
gods.
If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be us.
Well, nothing will stand between us. Yeah. And may angels pity those who dare defy.
Ugh. Okay, well, if we're gonna do something about this, we better start doing something about it.
Yeah. Writing letters seems like a good start, and we can figure out what to do with them.
Right. Let's all write a couple, figure out some good places to have them sent to as backups. Then let's gather the crew and head for El Terrell.
Yeah.
All right. You guys easily write letters detailing your what do you guys specifically write in your letters? Start
What a
with
good question.
yeah. We'll start with
Yeah.
start with Ormac.
Oh.
In about the history of Ori and Drake, how we met, our favorite memories, little embarrassing secrets, just little bits and pieces of our lifetime, and end it all with. Here's what we figured out. None of this sounds familiar. It means this has happened. Here are the possible cures. You want this. You want these memories back. If you don't remember these, you want these.
Ormac, can you give me a specific story of you and Drake?
First one was how they met. At the Hidden Snake. It was, Ori was still new to the town, sort of, just kind of making his way through the fighting circuit, the underground fighting circuit, starting to make a name for himself, but, not doing the best money-wise yet. And, started dealing with some, rather friendly locals who had some choice words to say about mixed breeds and how quickly Drake jumped in and the two fought together, then drank, laughed, confessed all sorts of things, and ultimately ending with a very, very drunk Drake at Oromac's insistence otherwise, despite Oromac's insistence, finally deciding to get that hemo tattoo she'd been long asking about. only swearing Ormek to secrecy once she was sober the next morning and realized what she'd done.
Yep. Yep.
You think about that as you're writing the letter. And
Many nights since.
mhm. You finish writing your letter, pack it in an envelope to do with what you will. Kasim,
Yeah.
what would what would your letter say?
Just trying to detail our travels in as much detail, kind of emotionally as he can. Just
Mm-hmm.
how much knowing her has helped him and Val grow as people. Like they were on the road to being like pretty monstrous people. Like there's a timeline where they went real bad, and Drake was a huge part in averting that. And he's definitely adding in notes like speaking to himself, like you're not there yet, but if none of this rings a bell to you and it's clear that your memory has been modified, you need to learn how to cast Wish. You need to learn how to rewrite reality itself, because that is how important this person is to you.
Can you give me a specific story that we might not have seen between Kasim and Drake, like either on the boats, like during the days traveling, or wherever else you might think.
Shit, let me think. I
Right?
imagine
This is mean.
my first thought was something that we did see a little bit of, and just how like fucking Drake was kind of the impetus for Kasim and Chandri talking for the first time. She like teased him into going into that arm wrestling competition and getting his ass kicked by Chandri.
Yeah, I did.
I think there was probably a lot of just kind of fucking girl talk over the weeks. Just like, fuck, I really like this girl, but like I don't know how to do like commitment and relationships. Like what do people look for in that sort of thing? How do I not fuck this up? And I imagine probably getting just as much joking misinformation as like actual heartfelt advice.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Your mind is occupied by that by those memories of you and Drake bonding over love interests between you and Chandri, and then her and whoever else.
Mm-hmm.
Val, what does your letter say?
Mhm. I'm gonna write it out, and then I'm gonna go to Kasim after it's written out. Once he seems like he's got some free time after he's done writing his,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna like I don't know where we're staying exactly, but
It's up to you.
Probably hidden
go to
safe.
where he's at,
Mm-hmm.
and like knock on his door.
Yeah. Come in.
Hey, you done writing your letter?
Yeah, I think this about sums it up. How are you doing?
I'm just gonna like put my unsealed letter like on like the space he's writing on, just, like toss it over, and on the paper it says You have been affected by a terrible curse. Seek Laramie and Elturel to reverse it. And that's all that it says.
It's, very succinct, I suppose.
I don't know what person I'm going to be if I don't remember Drake. And I know the kind of person that I was. The kind of person that I was would not believe a letter that showed up saying, there's someone very important to you, and you want to see them again, and you want to know them, and you want to get them back. If I got a letter 2 years ago, 3 years ago, saying something like that, I would assume someone is trying to trick me. Even if it's in my handwriting, even if it has all these detailed accounts of all these stories of all this stuff, I would assume someone is blatantly trying to fool me and take advantage of me. And I don't know that I could get myself to do something unless there's some immediate pain of death risk that's associated with it.
I see.
I can't talk about any of the memories that I have, or I would get suspicious of myself.
I want so bad to refute it, but yeah, you have grown so much lately. We all have. It's wonderful, really, seeing you kind of finally start to feel more comfortable with people and the world around you. And yeah, you were very hard-headed and suspicious. And I could definitely see this would set off a lot of alarms for you.
I think especially if you got one too, I would absolutely think we were being set up.
Well, then what could you put in these letters that no one else could possibly know?
If one of my greatest weaknesses then was that I believed I was better than everybody else and the most trustworthy person in any given situation. If somebody claiming to be me showed up saying that I know this or I know that or whatever, there's no way I would believe them. There's absolutely no way I would believe someone showing up saying anything about Drake. I would absolutely believe that I do better and that I would remember somebody like that. Because if somebody like that was real, how could I forget them?
Magic is a tricky thing like that.
And all this is growing you said I've done. What's it even good for? I can't get us to Elturel quickly. I can't face Adelum and get her to reverse anything that's going on. Every single solution to this problem that we're facing, every single one, is somebody else doing something. It's finding some incredible wizard. It's finding some powerful cleric. It's asking for a god to intervene. The only thing I can do is beg for help as one of the people I love most in the world is ripped out of my brain. And I can't help but feel incredibly powerless. And I don't know what I can do to fix it.
You know, I actually don't see it that way. I think, yeah, maybe the only way to stop this is to beg a god for help. But who better to ask for that help than someone who feels so strongly about keeping these memories, about keeping someone who is so fucking important to him? Who else is going to be able to break through to someone as hard-headed as a god? If anybody can make a persuasive argument to an all-knowing being older than the goddamn universe, I think you're the only one here who could possibly have a hope of doing that.
And if it's too late by then, and my memories are gone, what sort of convincing, compelling case am I supposed to make to a god? What am I supposed to say? If all my memories are gone of this person who's changed me so inherently, so deeply down to the core of my being, what am I supposed to say if I don't remember that person?
I think only you can really answer that.
If I go back to being the kind of person I was, I don't know what point there is to... I don't know what point there is to anything anymore.
That's why we're not going to let that happen. These letters, these are our last resort. They're not our first line of defense. Going to Elturel before we lose our memories, that's how we stop this. When you are at your best, when you have all of your memories and can make this argument, that is the strongest case we can make. And if that doesn't work and we lose our memories, then I don't know. Just, I think for a start, pour everything you can onto these pages. Don't leave anything out. Things that only you would know. Only you would know how you feel. Things you've never shared with anyone before all of this, before your memory of Drake. Talk about things that only you would have known before we went on this journey. Do whatever it would take to convince you that this is real as a starting point.
Okay.
And then go into your feelings of Drake. And if...
All right. I know what I need to do then.
Yeah?
Give me your letter.
I'll hand it over.
I'm gonna write you a letter. Because there's no combination of words that could convince the old me to fix anything. But if there's anybody who's going to be able to help me once Drake is gone, it's you. And I know you would believe me.
Always, little brother.
All right.
I'm not gonna let you lose her.
Thank you. I'm gonna figure out how to fit all my feelings on a piece of paper.
I know you have what it takes.
Thank you, Kasim. Thank you.
No problem.
And Val's gonna borrow Kasim's letter and go basically right on the back of it.
All right.
Seems just gonna cry alone,
Yeah.
wishing his brother had more faith in himself, but absolutely understanding the kind of people that they both used to be and he can understand why his brother is feeling so hopeless. Like, it's fucking rough.
Mm-hmm. Drake.
Don't talk to me, man.
You're loved.
You're my man.
How you doing there, Carrie?
dying.
Goodness gracious, huh?
You're a meanie butt.
I expected today to get sad, but like, oh, I jumped at the opportunity to really,
Thank
really
God you were
hurt.
roboting him.
Huh?
You were roboting out a little bit. Thank God, that's what you deserve.
Okay. Oh,
You're back
I
now,
was
though. You're good.
I was just saying how this is I expected today to be sad, but I didn't. I'm glad I found the opportunity to really drive the knife in.
You're supposed to love me.
I do. So
Sure,
much.
You're sick.
You're a
I
stinky
do it out of
man,
love.
Spencer.
Yeah.
You're a stinky, stinky man.
Y'all ain't better. Fuck y'all. You beautiful words. Oh my
We don't
God.
want to lose you.
Ooh. All right. Drake. What do you?
Yeah.
What's Drake doing? While they're off writing their letters, are you? You might not even need to write one yourself, just because you're the one affected by it.
Yeah. She probably still would, like, just in case,
Mhm.
like, so it could help, kind of like how her dad's journal helped him, especially seeing something in like your own handwriting kind of thing.
Okay.
But no, her letter would just kind of mostly consist of like feelings that she like gets around people, like not like specific memories, but like when you hug Oramak, you feel so safe and warm, and like nobody makes you laugh like Kasim, or like bantering with Val is some of the most fun you like ever had. And just like, yeah, explaining how these people mean so much to her, and like they're her heart. And if she doesn't remember them, she needs to. And like just names like Laramie and El Terrell, or like a wish spell, or like just ways to get her memory back if she doesn't remember any of them. Yeah.
Is there anybody in your life, in Drake's life, that she wants to give a highlight to while she's writing this? Like a specific memory as she writes this letter down? Or is it just she's just thinking about everyone and everything?
It is more of a everyone and everything kind of thing. Again, she writes more about like feelings that like she had instead of like specific events.
Yeah.
And just yeah, talking about how even when they're like potentially heading towards like certain doom, they are doing it together, and they're on their ship, and they can still enjoy like a beautiful sunset because they're doing it together. Yeah.
Very nice.
How about?
All right. You all have finished your letters, assumedly, unless someone says otherwise. And you guys have the floor. Once you have all the letters written, you guys can meet up if you want, or otherwise, tell me what's happening.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna send this letter to my master. I mean, if I lose my memories about all you guys, About all I've got left right now.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
Safe.
We'll probably, I assume Kasim and I are mailing ours to ourselves like I don't know, like a month from now or something, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Factoring
maybe-
for travel time, like between all the places we have to go.
Yeah, if we've got 2 letters, then I would suggest like maybe do one in a month, one in like 6 months.
Okay. Yeah, if we made like copies of the same letters or whatever.
Yeah, just in case the timeline doesn't go exactly how we predict it will.
Sure. So yeah, set those up to be mailed out at various intervals in the future.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You could hire like the Harpers or something just to like use their resources to find you and deliver the letter.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
know,
We can do
Barry.
that.
I get you, Barry.
Yeah.
Very mood. What a mood, Barry.
Bear's like, oh, there's a cat outside. I want to go attack it or whatever.
No, Barry's like, I don't want to forget Drake. Ah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's gotta
yeah,
be
that's the
it.
one. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, we'll hire the Harpers for that then.
Sure. Yeah.
And I will talk to Val for a second. I don't know if you've also thought about this, but with all of the talk of missing memories kind of stealing our attention, I think it also we should consider the fact that when she was done with Drake's mom, she killed her, thus tying up any loose ends and not allowing anyone to question the memories that were altered. I think there's a pretty good case for the same thing being planned for Drake. She's not going to want Drake wandering around and saying, like, hey, remember me? I did all of this stuff.
Yeah. I think that's possible. But we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's all he wanted to say.
Val nod and kind of pat Kasim's shoulder. It's going to work out.
It is. It's going to take a lot more than gods to get in our way.
We're death flagging ourselves so bad. Like, I know I'm dead, but like, y'all gotta stop.
Oof.
I promise we will never die.
There it is.
That's how it works.
Love it. Big fan.
It's great.
Again.
Yeah.
Never die again.
Yeah.
Right, of course, yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
really
of course,
can't.
of course.
You cannot. Like, but
I might get slightly uncomfy while I'm taking a nap and take off like bulky things like necklaces, but like other than that,
I
I'm
was like, I
definitely-
really hope your letter also fucking says never take off your necklace.
I don't know that
I
yet.
know you don't.
Disgusting.
That's
All right. Well, yeah, hire out the Harpers. Don't know how much that costs, but do it.
That'd be, say that's 15 gold a piece.
Okay. So give them 3 platinum.
Noise.
Yep,
I can chip in for that.
that's fine. Don't worry about it. You're already teleporting us all around the coast. You said it, Barry.
Let's let her out real quick. Hold on.
Sure.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, that is the question. Are we just gonna teleport to El Terrell? Are we gonna leave the crew here?
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know how many people we can bring with teleportation circle, but I don't know
I'm
what
back.
they
No,
do
that's what I
in
mean.
El
Like,
Terrell.
yeah, we teleport there. We're not gonna go by boat. We're just gonna zip over there and then zip back when we're done.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
the plan. We got
'Cause
3
I
of the
can-
chalks, so
Yeah, I got basically 7 uses, so I can bop us over to Baldur's Gate, and then we can just take some horses or walk to El Terrell from there.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that the plan?
Sounds like it so far.
I think so, unless anyone has any objections.
No, it's a good plan. We just need to clarify what Drake's doing with her letter.
Drake, what are you doing
She's
with your
like-
letter?
Right? She's like trying to figure out if it would make sense to mail it to one of her family members, but it's also like, fuck, are they gonna forget her too? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
the implication.
they would also obviously be in the letter.
Yeah.
Again, feelings and whatnot. Like, Lance is a little shit, but you love him so much.
Again, just giving like them something perhaps
Yeah.
for safekeeping so that they can remember. Or we're just like, hey, what the fuck's this envelope?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, I don't know who I would send it to other than them.
Send it to Ori. Oh, wait.
That's what I'm saying! It's
Eh.
them and Ori, they're my people, and they could all forget.
Himo?
Maybe Himo?
Mm-hmm.
He could also forget.
Literally everyone will probably forget.
Yeah.
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 Fuck.
Rick. You can just keep it on her person. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if I'm fucking dead, yeah, I guess I could just keep one of my
Yeah.
friends.
You could send
See
it to
what happens.
Candlekeeps like Connor did.
Mm-hmm.
Could. Yeah. Though I'm like, I'm trying to think what old Drake would do. Like where she would go.
Mm.
But the whole thing is that like her whole life revolved around like being around her family and like Himo and like
Yeah.
occasional dock work. So it's like and like Ori. So it's like
That's the thing Connor taught you.
ooh,
Never go far from home.
man.
Like he did.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. It's like, yeah, old Drake would probably hang out with her family. That no longer remembers her.
Uh-huh. Like I can't even put it in like my
Well-
bedroom or something. Like hide it
Like-
in places that I would go.
Yeah, you don't know if your memory is going to get wiped.
Yeah.
You might, as a person, get wiped off the face of the fucking
Yup.
map.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Also,
So
that
my
is a
letters might be
possibility.
fucking pointless. So you know what? Let's put it in Candlekeep
All right.
so that if someone finds it,
Okay.
In the
Anyone.
worst case,
yeah,
worst case, there's at least a record.
yeah,
Mhm.
I would
Okay.
send one to probably my sister,
Mhm.
most reliable, and one to Candlekeep.
Okay.
What I do.
You can just give that to your sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Let's give that to her.
how do you want to send it to Candlekeep? You could just like hire just
What a good
regular postal worker, or you could go the way of the Harpers.
I'm not a member. They won't let me. I don't have member
That's true.
privileges.
You can still hire their services. You just
True.
yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
get one of the membership discounts.
Yeah, right. Like shit. No, if Kasim and Val tell me that they're using the Harpers, I would probably also use the Harpers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're only hiring them because they can actually like find them, whereas like a postal worker will.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I need a kind of a destination where they are.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah, you could hire them to just find you, or find whoever that you want, and then just
Hell
tell
yeah.
them like deliver this in a month to this person specifically, or
Yeah.
something
Hell
like that.
Yeah.
So, you want it to in like a month or so, like deliver it to yourself, or
See, now I'm torn because I'm probably gonna be erased. Could I send it to Candlekeep, but addressed to myself? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. You could try. Yeah.
Sure. Let's see what happens.
You could probably just send it through a normal post.
Since
If
it's
it's
just going
going-
to like a normal place to not
Yeah.
even to find a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay, I'll do that then.
That'd be around 5 silver.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Way fucking cheaper. Let's go.
A lot cheaper.
Yeah.
They're hiring a spy network to come find them and then deliver them a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, for all we know, like, if this goes down, we could just be chilling in Nesme again, because we never had a reason to leave.
Mhm.
Yep. Fuck. Like all my money is platinum. God damn it. How the hell do I spend 5 silver when I have like 566 platinum? And one of
minus
everything
one-
else.
-1 platinum plus 9 gold
Okay.
plus 5 silver.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Got it. Just fucking, you're that bitch who walks into the postal office and they're like, "That'll be $5." And like, "Can you break 100?"
Right, like a fucking asshole, dude.
Damn.
It's like I'm gonna have to call my manager. I can't break 100.
Sorry, I gotta
you
get that
bitch.
weird marker that you scan
Mhm.
under a UV light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was working at McDonald's,
Did it.
they had this little, almost like those things you put in like a vending machine, where it just takes the dollar. We had one at
Yeah.
McDonald's that would check for fake dollar bills.
It would just like scan them in.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Neat.
Dude,
Yeah.
Neat.
fucking when I was working retail, we just had the pen. And people
Yeah.
will
Oh,
get
yeah.
so offended if you use the pen. Because they'll be
People
like,
got-
I'm giving you fake money. Like, fuck you.
When I was working at McDonald's, like it was policy, like you have to check 20.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Like you have to check $20 bills.
Yeah.
To see if they're fake because
Damn.
people come in.
God.
It happened so much when I was working there. Like, no, people come in with fake fucking $5 bills.
Right?
Like,
It's crazy.
yeah. It's like, really? You coming to McDonald's for this shit, man? That was weird.
All right.
Yeah.
What a low stakes crime.
Yeah.
Right?
No, they get so offended. It's like, it's a 20. It's like, exactly, it's a fucking 20. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sorry. That was way off track.
No, you're good.
The letters have been sent.
Alright.
So?
Alright, then I guess we're off.
Yeah, I guess should we just inform the crew and Tentrix that we're going off on our own for a bit?
We can inform the crew. I don't think Tentrix.
We were supposed to inform Tentrix, because he was like going to our boat, right?
He was gonna chill out in the ocean. for
Yeah,
a
he had
while.
his own ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his own ship.
Okay, gotcha.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
might
tell the
be.
crew, and we'll tell Tentrix when we're back on sea. We're not going out to sea.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Goocha.
Oh yeah, this is a new day, right?
Yes?
I
Question mark?
assume
is
this was all the same day.
That's what
Oh
I
my
thought.
God.
I thought it was the same day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were.
You
like,
guys
writing
never
the-
said you guys were resting, so
Yeah,
No.
sorry. I was imagining that we were writing the letters at night and then going to sleep. And
if
then
you want
mailing
to
them.
have done that,
Probably
then
what we should do.
if you
'Cause
want
I
to have
don't know
done
that you
there's
have
nothing stopping you.
teleportation juice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I need some teleporty juice.
Okay. In that case, go ahead and long rest yourselves. Nothing would have
Boop.
stopped you from getting a long rest, so
Cool.
you good?
Do my portent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Oh
No.
my
That
gosh!
sweet, sweet portent.
Oh, we
Sweet,
might need
delicious,
that.
potent.
Oh,
That's
you're
really nice, Beach.
you're gonna make someone real happy and someone else real sad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Big time.
He's like, but my 20 though. He's just someone rolls a 20 on you and just fucking. He's like,
No.
actually, it's a 10. But I've got a 20 for you.
Ah!
Get crit upon.
Help. Then they die. Okay.
Mhm.
It is
That's
a
what-
new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Sorry. You all gear up, I assume. It's
I feel bad
Fucking-
because I feel like I probably should talk to Himo, but there's a lot going on. It's like I don't want to be in town and not say hi and then leave town, you know?
Mhm.
Your dads are definitely gonna tell him you were here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just tell him
I'm
you'll be
gonna-
right. You just tell them to tell him you'll be right back.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
we'll be back in town soon.
I should go say hi at least.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
see him, you set up the circle, and you Drake, you go talk to Himo, and I don't know, Val, you want to play cards?
I was gonna check the dock to see if they had any magic items that we might need.
Sure.
Just before we head out of town.
I've already drawn half the circle. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, okay. We could just say I did it the night before. I don't want to fucking whole shit up. Like,
I don't know. There's something kind of funny about you bringing this up now,
I
and just Kasim
know.
been there like, really.
you know what? Maybe I won't care if I forget about you.
No, I'll just sit here with a teleportation semicircle and my thumb up my ass, and you go talk to your fucking boyfriend.
Do you know how
Question mark?
expensive this chalk is?
Fitty gold! It's Fitty gold!
But goddamn gold!
For chalk, Drake.
So, Drake, do you want to have talked to Himo at all? And if so,
Yes.
when?
The night before.
All right. Cool. You, Drake, head off the night before to the Hidden Snake, because that's definitely where you're gonna find him.
Sick.
Mm-hmm. You enter said building. It's people have started to gather once again. Now that everything's calmed down. And you see your fathers. They're happy to see you, if a little a little bit of sadness in there.
Yeah.
But
I'd probably go check with them because we haven't told them what's going on.
okay.
Yeah. I would, again, because I don't want to take up too much fucking time because I feel like I'm taking
Mhm.
up a lot of time. Probably, I'm not gonna tell them about the potential me being erased situation because that'll make them
Mhm.
worry.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna tell them that we were given information and leads in other locations that could help.
Okay.
So we're going to head there.
All right.
Yeah.
They tell you they wish you good luck, and that Himmel was over there.
What? Okay.
You see Himo. He's advertising.
Flexing.
Off to the side. But yeah, you see him. You can go up and talk to him if you want.
Business not booming.
Ugh. Yeah, it's a little slow today. I don't know why. I heard something about some rat infestation, I think. Some pie rats, I think.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say pirates. Yeah.
Yeah. You got a bunch of
Yeah.
pies, I guess. Hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
sweet summer child.
Yeah, sweet, sweet summer child. Yeah, I just want to say hi because I'm in town. So hi,
Hi.
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 Are you busy right now?
Not at the moment. Yeah. No, yeah. What's up? You want to talk?
If you have time, yeah.
Sure, we can talk.
Cool.
Cool. Gestures to a seat. He makes the motion of pulling it, like going to like pull the seat out, but it's a booth.
Oh.
So we just gestures for you to get in.
I get in.
All right. And then
Oh,
he gets on the other side. You good? You good, Carrie?
yeah, I'm good. This is bullshit.
Oh, he's stupid.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You,
He's a gentleman. He wanted to pull out a chair.
you love your angry aggro boys and your big dumb
I know,
puppies.
man. I'm a fucking predictable ass bitch. I know. God
Yeah.
damn. Oh, I hope.
So how are you? How are things?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Laughing at this intense ass music.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I should probably switch that up. Forgot it was playing. I was like,
Change it up.
it was really appropriate when the sad shit was going on.
Right? No, you're
Yeah,
right.
it was really good. It was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've been missing you. Why you been
I'm
gone?
missing you too.
Hmm. What you been up to? Going off on adventures, killing pirates?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of
Nice.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you want to talk about?
I don't know. I guess just how I've been feeling.
Mm-hmm. Well, what have
I
you
found
been
out-
feeling?
A lot of complicated stuff, and I don't really know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I found out some stuff about my past that was really confusing. And some current stuff that's really confusing.
Mm-hmm. I get that. I get confused a lot. This music also is
know-
not appropriate. All right, go ahead.
There's a bard doing his absolute fucking best to fight the oppressive energy coming from one booth.
He's like, this is supposed to be a brothel. Like,
Yeah, right.
The
What's
pan
the vibe?
flute, Liam! Bust out the pan flute! It's our only hope!
You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Himo, how do you see your future?
My future?
Like, yeah.
I don't see my future. I'm not one of those
What would you-
diviners.
I get you. What would you want your future to look like? What's something you want out of life?
I guess I'm pretty happy right now.
Mhm.
I guess I don't know, maybe live in a bigger place. Maybe I don't maybe with you.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy, all things considered, right now.
Would you ever want to have a family?
I don't know. I've never thought about it. Um, I've never really interacted with like kids or anything.
Mhm.
And hmm, I don't know. Do you want one?
Yeah. I think I really do.
Wow. That's great. Roll me an insight check.
Oh no. I'm gonna just straight roll this. I'm gonna just straight roll it.
All right.
Destiny, take the wheel, you drunk bitch.
Destiny, take the wheel. Take it from my hand.
Oh,
It's not very good.
it's not.
I'm gonna roll a d20. See what happens. Wow. Okay.
Did he fucking fool me?
Quite the opposite.
All right.
What did he roll? I have to know the number.
There you go.
Hell yeah, bitch. Let's go.
The natural one needed.
Most
yeah.
emo roll possible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a boy.
He, as soon as he says that's wonderful, he gets like this. His eyes start darting around like nervously, like he's just in a little bit of a panic.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. I'm not saying I want one right now.
Okay.
You don't have to freak out about it.
Audible sigh of relief.
Yeah.
I think it is important that you figure out if that is something that you want. And
Yeah.
if that was something that you wanted, what would your career be? Would you still do this?
Maybe. I've never thought about anything outside this place.
I get that. I didn't either. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm good at anything else.
I'm good at lots of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the moment, like, I'm nowhere near ready for.
I get that. No, me too. But it's just something I've been thinking about. I just wanted to know your take on it.
Mm-hmm. I'll put some more think into it, and I'll let you know.
Something else I've been feeling, and it's not your fault, and I don't want you to feel bad about it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I do have a hard time being away from you and knowing you do what you do. I know it doesn't mean anything, and I get that, but sometimes it's hard.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I don't really know what to do about it, though. It's the one thing I'm successful at.
I know. And I don't want to ask you to stop doing something that you love. But I have to be honest about how I feel.
Yeah, I appreciate your honesty. Hmm. I don't hmm. Kind of gets a sad smile on his face. You might be thinking what I'm thinking.
I don't like thinking it.
He'll just grab your hand across the table gently. You'll always be my friend, Drake. We'll always have our time together. It's a great time together.
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
Oh, I don't know how to not be in love with you.
I'm sure you're gonna find somebody great. Yeah? You're Drake. You can do anything. Any guy would be a fool not to fall in love with you.
Oh, this is so unfair.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where to go from here.
I mean, hey, if you ever wake up and decide you don't want to work here anymore and that you want a family, you let me know.
I'm not gonna keep you on a leash like that. Don't.
I wish I hadn't gone on this journey. But it's also been so important.
Mm-hmm.
Like, part of me wishes I just stayed and been happy here with you.
Yeah. But then you wouldn't turn into the wonderful person you've become. The even more wonderful person you've become.
Can't say stuff like that to me when I'm not allowed to be in love with you anymore.
Sorry. I'll stop, I guess.
Well, you can't because that's the wonderful person you are.
Hmm. He raises your hand to his mouth and just kisses the top of it. I'm gonna go back. Might be best if we had some time to ourselves.
Hey, I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I'll always be here, even as a friend.
I'll always be here for you as a friend too. You're so special to me.
You're special to me too.
Show him the little best friend bracelet that I have. I keep hidden.
He shows his. Yeah, he's gonna walk away. Just left
Sit
there
by
with your
myself
thoughts.
and cry.
Yeah. Okay. And Drake, you sit there for a while. Your dads don't come over just because they can probably sense that you probably want some alone time. But you eventually do find your way to some bed. Find rest for the night. Now we cut back to Kasim and the rest.
The next morning, after the crew's informed of plans, and Kasim drawing a circle.
Yep.
Spence,
Oh my
I'm literally
God.
looking for one fucking item. Is this at the docks? And if not, we'll just skip the docks.
What are you looking for?
That I posted in pirate chat.
Okay. Let me.
Oh my
look at
god,
this.
getting into character sucks. I'm so upset. Holy shit, like it's really hitting me.
Bitch, I'm crying in the fucking club.
Fucking right, crying in the brothel, bitch. God damn. Oh my god.
I lowered my emotional content by posting funny gifs and looking
Fucking
for
right.
food in advance. I'm okay.
I'm so
posting
fucked up.
reaction gifs this whole time.
I missed all of them. I'm so fucked up, y'all.
I'm gonna say no. You wouldn't
Okay.
find that there.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have completed my shopping adventure.
All right. With that, we cut back to Kasim finishing his semicircle. And finishing the casting of teleportation circle. And
We're ready to go.
All right.
Everybody hop in.
Next stop, Baldur's Gate.
all right. Light envelops you as the arcane runes surrounding you start to glow. This white light fills your vision. And that is where we're going to end today's game.
I never want to play again. We were right to not to want to play.
Like,
How you doing,
man,
Carrie?
I'm so fucked up. It's too much, you fucking bitch. Are you kidding?
I told
first
you
you
today
were
was gonna be a
working
lot.
on distance, and now you're gonna you
You
dump
told
her?
us different things than this. You
I
said there would
told-
be eldritch horrors beyond our imagining.
I told Carrie that today was going to be hard on specifically her.
Well, then
after
I was
realized-
blindsided.
That's true.
It's for his own good. Oh my god.
Yeah. For Drake sound good too.
I fucking I
Well,
hate this.
According to Val and Kasim's mom, there's a very nice farm upstate where they send all the people for their own good. So
Holy shit.
maybe
That'd
we
be
could go
great.
be a whore up there. Wouldn't that
I
be
love
fun?
Yeah.
The roleplay was on point today, though, boys. Like, my
It was real
god, let's
good.
fucking go.
Very real good.
Oh boy.
Oh
and,
my god.
Oh, get excited. Get excited. Next week we're playing Vernal Edge.
It's true. What did fucking tone shift, boys?
Yeah.
Tonal whiplash.
Everyone get ready for a good time.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'm so fucked up.
I'm
It
gonna-
felt like a real breakup. I hate myself. Oh my god.
Ugh.
I hated that.
We're
God
gonna-
damn.
That's where we're gonna end today's recording. So thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode. We'll catch you next time, where
Bye,
our
YouTube.
adventurers will go find potentially old characters. Who knows?
Eventually.
Oh my
God
god, yeah.
damn, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
Oh, I'm frightened.
Yo,
You all
I'm so
ready for the
startled.
fucking Avernist or Avernauts crossover?
oh, let's go, baby.
It's gonna be so weird.
Yep. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.